Hello there. Welcome to the Cinema Asylum podcast.
Bastard. I let you do the intro and you did that to me? Fuck off.
Yeah. Welcome to the Cinema Asylum podcast. I am Matthew, one of the superhero and sci-fi experts.
I'm Dylan, the other superhero and sci-fi expert.
I'm Garrett, the Indian drama expert.
Hi, John Thompson. I'm the action and animation expert. Wearing my.
Today... Oh, sorry.
You're right. I was gonna say, wearing my Kingdom Come festival shirt because we got the full schedule, and I really hope I get to go see it this year.
Yeah, I'm just cutting John off. We're taking John's mic away. We're just...
It's that kind of day.
But needless to say, Matthew, you're pretty excited about it. I know
Yeah.
you are. Yeah.
Today, we are doing a different kind of episode. We are discussing film scores, our personal favorites, as well as some of the greatest.
Mhm.
Yep.
So I'm really excited for this episode. You guys already know my favorite composer, so we'll probably get into favorite composers too.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah. for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've got a lot of fun with this episode. We've got a lot of fun stuff coming up in the next few weeks. We got Mortal Kombat coming up.
Mhm.
We got Mandalorian and Grogu.
We got Michael.
Yep, Michael's
Michael.
coming out.
Which hopefully we'll get the review next week. Hopefully.
We got Deep Water, which is a new shark movie from the guy who did Deep Blue Sea.
Oh God, I've done that trailer so many times. It looks
I love it.
ridiculous.
I just watched Thrash the other day on Netflix.
Oh, how is that?
I really enjoyed it. It would be a lot. I personally enjoyed it, and I love shark movies. It would be a lot better though if it wasn't just a knockoff of Crawl.
Really?
A lot of it feels like a knockoff of Crawl. Damn. And there's an amazing part. This should tell you how cringe some of the dialogue is. Woman just gives birth, puts the baby on like a piece of wood because like it's a hurricane, and she's like, "Mommy's right here. She's just gonna go kill some effing sharks."
Wow.
Dude,
High class cinema.
dude, listen. Nothing will surpass your favorite film, Shallows, nor Jaws. Not
Yeah,
even
The Shallows
close.
This is probably my number 5 top shark film.
Really?
It's got Jaimin Hansu on it too.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
I mean, I heard Shallows is really good and all, but better than Jaws?
is
Mm.
for me, Shallows is better than Jaws just because of how simple the premise is, and it works so effectively. That's the only reason I like it better than Jaws.
Okay.
The
Okay.
premise of Jaws is pretty simple too.
Yeah.
Just saying.
But like The Shallows is just like one person and
True.
versus the shark.
Yeah. I guess I can see that.
We've got the scoreboard of doom.
Okay.
So far, everybody's tied at 5.
Yeah, that's okay. I can't.
This is worth 2 points.
All right.
In what 2020 sci-fi movie does Martin Scorsese have a voice role in?
What year was it?
It's 2020s.
Oh, but did you say the year? It came
No, we
out?
never say the year. It's always
Okay.
like the decade.
Okay.
Okay. So the question is.
Mandalorian and Grogu.
Oh, okay. You did say 2020 sci-fi, so it's not movie or TV show. It could be anything.
It's a movie.
So it can't be the Mandalorian then.
Judging what I know, I'm going with that answer.
Okay. I mean, he's clearly smarter than me since he's the filmmaker. I guess I'll go with Garrett's answer. It's the Mandalorian.
It's Mandalorian and Grogu.
Wow.
I can, yeah.
He's in the trailer.
Yeah.
He's in one of the latest trailers. He's the Babu Frick guy or
Yeah,
whatever.
he's one
Which-
of the
which-
Anzellans.
Which apparently, judging off the CinemaCon footage that they got, his name does pop up in the credits, in like the opening
Nice,
credits.
okay.
So maybe
Oh,
he has
wow.
a bigger role than we initially thought.
Yeah, I was gonna slap you if you didn't get this because on Star Wars, all their socials, when you first heard his voice in the trailer back in February,
Yeah.
they put Absolute Cinema on all their.
Yeah, no, I remember this. No, when you said Martin Scorsese in sci-fi, I was like, okay, I know.
What
Literally,
else-
when I walked
what
in today, I
else
was like,
would
I'm
he
going to
be
get this
in?
question wrong.
Avatar.
What- Maybe,
Which
or maybe maybe Dune.
Alien.
You know.
yeah. Which could I make a
Any
suggestion?
franchise with Sigourney Weaver.
Yeah.
What if you replaced the Ash thing from Romulus with Martin Scorsese in that role? It's just the top half of Martin Scorsese.
Yes. For the sequel.
I
For
love
the next
it.
Alien movie.
Oh my God,
Make
please.
Martin Scorsese an android.
Yes. I prefer the term artificial person.
Yes,
His-
but
his arms are just like stuck in the upward
yeah,
position.
but seriously, I have a suggestion to the Star Wars fans, guys. I know you don't like this idea of a Star Wars: The Mandalorian movie. Can you at least support the movie before you even criticize it first?
The new trailer has
come
me
on,
excited.
guys! Like, give it a chance.
And I'm hearing a lot of good stuff about the CinemaCon footage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I read some footage. There's
I
some
am
really
going to
exciting
see-
stuff.
I'm gonna see the movie.
Me
Like,
too.
I'm
I'm
not
excited
gonna
for it.
just say. I'm not gonna just gonna trash it before
Right.
it even comes
Right,
out,
it's
but
Star Wars. It's gonna be at least
it-
watchable.
It could be really good, and it also could be really bad.
Yeah, yeah.
It's same with anything else, really.
Dylan's just festering over here.
I'm just waiting for the return of Rod of the Hut. We haven't seen him. Since
Oh
the Clone Wars
God,
movie.
that show was
Well, I
so
mean, the show,
that
but-
show was so disappointing.
It was not disappointing.
What,
Fuck
Clone
off.
Wars?
No, the Boba Fett show.
Oh, I wasn't talking about Boba Fett.
He said
Oh,
Clone
oh,
Wars.
Oh, I thought you
Yeah.
said Boba Fett. Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
No, he was
I
talking
said-
about Clone Wars.
Okay.
Because,
Dylan's on to
uh,
slap a
yeah.
fool.
Jeremy Allen White is playing Jabba the
Yeah,
Hutt's
yeah.
son.
Interesting.
And he's going to be a
Which is
gladiator fighter.
Interesting.
It's going to be
Someone
super interesting.
Someone needs to cut in the Hulk and Thor fight in that scene at some point. Because literally, watch it when I saw the trailer. Like, it literally looks like that exact same set.
It does,
from
absolutely.
Ragnarok.
Do you know who I want a bare knuckle brawl between? Chewbacca and what's the dude from Rebels?
Zeb.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm. I got a minor spoiler from one of the Funkos this week. I was really upset.
Okay. Well,
It
don't
was
tell me.
It was
Yeah,
pertaining
yeah.
to Zeb.
Yeah. Couple.
I'm
All
not
right.
gonna say what it was.
Okay,
It,
good.
it didn't seem like it's a bad thing. Just
Yeah. A couple more things.
spoiler.
Number one, if you really enjoy our content, as always, click the notification bell, quick subscribe so you don't miss out on brand new episodes, new live streams, or whatever we do, some new movie reactions, and we're gonna try and get the Discord or the Twitch account ready so we can do some video game reactions as well and actually play it live. So that's the first thing. Secondly, Project Hail Mary Super Mario Galaxy movie doing really great in terms of box office, making
Yeah, Mario's gonna cross $1 billion again.
Oh yeah,
pretty
and
much.
the combination of both movies, I heard it's probably like 1.3 or 1.4
Well-
billion, something like that.
Well, I think we already mentioned it like a few weeks ago that the box office for this year has been the strongest
Yes.
in this first quarter since 2019.
Yeah, and that's
And-
and that's great.
WB had their strongest box office last year since 2019 total.
Yeah.
So we're
And we still
slowly
got
getting
and
back.
we still got the summer. So
And Dune and Avengers.
and Devil Wears Prada 2.
I have not even
is gonna,
seen.
is gonna make a lot of money.
It
I
is.
feel.
I'm not even seen the first one. I'm not even gonna bother to watch the
I'd
first
see-
one because
I'd
I'm
see
like,
I'd
I
see
can
it on a
care less
date.
about it.
I'd watch it for like context, but then that's about it.
I'd watch the new one like on a date because that's the kind of movie it is, really.
Fair.
Yeah,
okay.
true.
The Devil Wears Prada has two distinct audiences. They have the rom-com fans and the scene kids.
Oh, gosh.
Oh yeah.
The band.
Which, by the way, I'm very happy that Project Hail Mary is extending its theatrical run.
Yes.
I'm very
Yes.
happy about that.
That's awesome.
And that's funny because it's Amazon, which
Right.
is
Yeah.
just
A lot of people were hoping it would go
Which
on
is just
streaming soon.
odd.
It's like, screw you.
yeah. No,
I'd rather
you don't
stick
get
to
that
theatrical
luxury. You don't get that at all.
Get to the theater.
run.
No, the theatrical is the luxury.
Yes.
Yes,
1000%.
exactly.
So no, you don't get nice things. So
Amazon
how about
already has two of their movies streaming. From
get
this
off
year.
your fucking ass?
Exactly.
And
go see the movie again
What's
in
up?
theaters.
Amazon already has two of their movies streaming from this year.
Mercy.
And Crime 101 are both on Prime.
Yeah. I still haven't seen Crime 101. I, heard
I
that was
started
good.
watching it the other day. It was really good. I'm like 20 minutes in and then I
Yeah.
fell asleep because I've not been sleeping lately.
Yeah,
I haven't touched
yeah,
Mercy.
Crime
Hell of
101
a
was
cast.
yeah, Crime 101 was another film I was really excited to check out too. So
When I saw the
could-
trailer, I was like,
I was able to watch it, but it was
when I first saw the first couple trailers, I was like, wow, I can't believe Nick Nolte is still alive. But which I love Nick Nolte.
You know what was
Yeah.
interesting on Prime though? It's not a good movie, but it's called The Bluff. It stars Priyanka Chopra Jones.
Oh yeah.
Think Ballerina meets Pirates of the Caribbean.
What?
It's like a John Wick movie with Pirates of the Caribbean.
What?
So they're pirates?
Yeah, it takes place like Pirates of the Caribbean time in the Caribbean, and she's like a former pirate who stole gold from her crew or something, living off on her own. And they come to her island where she's in hiding, and it's like her slaughtering all the pirates.
That sounds awesome.
I don't know about you, but that sounds pretty stupid.
The two kinds of man. The dichotomy.
I'll take that movie over Sony Universe any day.
Yeah.
We're getting one more thing before we get started. We're getting all the K-pop thing for McDonald's.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Oh
is that
yeah,
out?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, I gotta get that.
Yeah, I keep seeing commercials for it. I was thinking, dang.
Well, you didn't know about this?
You're talking about the toys at McDonald's, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like the little custom boxes and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that the boxes look really
Yeah.
cool.
They're still marketing that thing almost
Yeah.
a year later.
Well, I mean, they didn't expect it to be a hit, so
Right, exactly.
They're
like-
catching up now.
This is probably, I'd say this generation's like Shrek
Yes, agreed.
Yeah.
yeah, I agree with
Absolutely.
that. Yeah.
in
What-
terms of like animated hype.
Yeah, yeah, and it's gonna have that longevity to it.
Until the actual Shrek movie comes out this year. Wait, that does come out
Oh,
this year,
I
doesn't
think
it?
Yeah,
no,
yeah, I
I think
keep
it comes out
forgetting
next
about
year.
it.
I think. I think it comes out next
What?
year.
I thought it was coming out.
We already got a trailer for it though.
Yeah.
Well, that was like months and months and months ago.
Yeah, so it should be like this summer.
The Mummy movie. That's part of the Evil Dead franchise.
Which honestly,
Officially
now
or
that I've
honestly?
seen that movie, it really does make sense. Wait.
What?
I don't know
Wait.
if you're gonna like it because Paul's told me there's like a lot of vomit scenes and
Oh, yeah.
I don't care about
okay,
all
it
that.
There's
doesn't
a
bother you.
there's a toenail clipping scene in that is I nearly kind of like threw up in my mouth a little
Oh,
bit.
boy.
so-
I was gonna reach out to my grandma. And
That
see if
movie's
she wanna go see it.
disgusting. That movie is gross. It
Just
really
all the
is.
stuff Paul's told me about. It's like I don't know if I want to watch this now.
It's a lot of
Which
body
that's a
horror.
stunner coming from the horror expert. That's a stunner.
I'm not a horror expert.
No, from Paul.
No,
that-
he liked it. I'm saying
Oh.
I don't know if I want to see it.
Oh, okay.
It's
wouldn't blame you.
It's got a lot of disgusting shit, for sure. I like the movie.
Does it
I
have-
actually did like the movie. I can see why it's not getting great reviews because it is very derivative. I'd say of a lot of different things from Exorcist to definitely Evil Dead in terms of like the possession stuff, which I honestly do think the movie would have done better had it not been called The Mummy.
Yeah,
Because
fair.
it really, I mean, it does go into like some Egyptian lore and stuff, but it really didn't need to be called The Mummy. It could have been called, I think the original title was The Resurrected, which I don't think is that great of a title, but I think it would have made a little bit more sense.
Sounds like an early 2000s
And,
faith-based film.
But they must have changed it to the Mummy because they wanted to make money.
But that's the problem, though, because The Mummy right now is kind of a damaged brand because
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
Brendan Fraser.
the third Brendan Fraser movie, which completely sucked. The Tom Cruise movie, which I don't even need to get into.
Right.
I recently blocked that. I'm excited to watch it.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Did you really buy that?
from Goodwill. Yes.
Goated.
No surprise.
Hell yeah, dude.
Why, you know what? Why don't you get like a Dark Universe T-shirt because they actually did make
Yes.
But that is such a
With the-
stupid
with that-
idea.
I'll look
that
it up right now.
picture of Tom Cruise, Johnny Depp, Javier Bardem.
Should I live react to it when I first watch it?
You can
know
do a
what?
solo.
I have not seen that movie since I saw it in
You
theaters.
you can solo react
Oh,
it.
do you guys all want to react to it then?
Maybe
What, to the Mummy? Yes, absolutely.
that movie is.
Let's
You know
fucking
what?
do it.
Okay.
That movie's horrible though.
Yeah,
Like,
it
it's
You know
is.
what?
really
There
bad.
are worse movies, so I mean I'll give it a watch because of Tom Cruise. That's the only
Yeah.
chance I have of liking it. But other than that,
And,
yeah, it might
the
be bad.
master that is Joe.
Russell Crowe is in it
yeah,
too.
he's Dr.
Like,
Jekyll.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
like,
so
like what the
he's-
frick, guys?
He's in that movie to do nothing but spout exposition and like build the freaking universe
Yeah,
shit.
I can't wait to watch
yeah,
this.
that was
Dumb.
that was the
It is
same
so-
people.
It's like if they tried to
weren't ready.
modernize that god awful League of Extraordinary Gentlemen movie.
Yeah, yeah. It gives
it has
those kind of
those-
vibes
I
for
need
sure.
to rewatch that. It's been
That
ages
movie
since I've
sucks.
watched it.
I grew up with that movie.
movie
It's-
sucks so
I
bad.
fucking loved it.
It's so
So good.
boring.
It
How
can't.
do you make a movie with Sean Connery that boring. I don't know how you.
Can
do
I say
that.
too about the Mummy 2017? The same
love
people
when we
that
bounce
did this
like
movie were the
little
same
brains
people that
off
did The
that.
Amazing Spider-Man 2,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
I will
Which they also
defend.
tanked.
Yeah, which I will defend The Amazing Spider-Man 2.
But-
I love that film,
but that
but
movie's-
the Mummy, ugh.
But that movie also is incredibly flawed and has the same problems. Really,
Well, it's got a lot more fanfare, so.
it does, but like it doesn't fix those problems that they have
Well-
as writers.
Well, that's okay.
But,
I'll defend it, even if Sony screwed it up before the film came out. We're gonna make a Sinister Six movie. We're gonna make an Aunt May movie.
Yeah, and we're also gonna make we're gonna build a whole universe off one movie.
Announce it like after the film, guys. Come on.
Yeah,
But-
They
that was
literally
where they
open
really
that fucking
fucked
movie
up.
with the Dark Universe logo. Like that would be like if
Hey, Universal. Yeah.
if
exactly.
if the first Iron Man movie had that Marvel Cinematic Universe thing over it. Like
Yeah, true.
Specifically
That
from
w-
Infinity War.
that would have been that. Yeah,
I forgot we were supposed to get an Aunt May movie.
Yeah, we
we-
were.
we
we
needed-
were.
I can never get Paul's reaction. He was like, "Huh?
We need an Uncle Ben
Huh?
movie with the subtext. Hit me with your best shot.
No, we don't need that. We do not need that. No. Heck no. No is as traumatized.
Maybe we should get started on our actual episode.
Yeah, probably.
Can we get to our episode,
Oh
please?
Yes, that's what I
God,
just said.
Matthew, what the fuck, dude?
Okay, let's just get to all
I'll go
serious
first.
serious
I'll-
modes here.
I'll tap
Now,
in.
this is the episode that I'm. This is gonna be a really fun one, as you said, because there are a lot of great film scores out there. So
we all know
this
what you're
is
gonna
gonna
say, John. Your top 6 are Toy Story 1, 2, 3, 4, Frozen 1 and 2.
True.
they're. I mean, they're all good scores, but but trust me, I do have some good ones.
Mm-hmm.
All right, who wants to go first?
Let's just make it a whole conversation instead of like taking turns.
Okay.
So obviously, we're gonna talk about Hans Zimmer in this.
Oh yes.
Mhm.
We're obviously gonna talk about
John
John
Williams.
Williams.
Yep.
Those are like the go-tos, really. I'd throw Danny Elfman in that mix too.
Yes.
Alan Silvestri.
Alan Silvestri
Yeah.
has some of the best film scores ever. James Newton Howard, I think, is up there too. with a lot of his scores.
Trent Reznor is getting up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, he's really building his repertoire.
I love the Gorge score.
The Gord score was really good. I already said in our New Year's review, but his score for Tron Ares was.
That movie
There's a
was
reason why they
basi-
marketed it.
I feel like
all around
that
the sound
movie
of
was
the score.
basically made just for the Nine Inch Nails music.
Yeah,
which
because
I
the
think-
score is like the main character.
Yeah,
I
it
have
really
the CD. I
is.
haven't listened to it yet.
Yeah,
It's great. I do gotta say, it's super solid.
yeah.
Yeah. I gotta say though, the recent one, Project Hail Mary, was a phenomenal score. Oh
Daniel,
my
yeah,
gosh.
Daniel Pemberton
Yeah, he's good up there
has
too.
just yeah.
that was one of the most beautiful things
Yes.
I've
His
ever heard in the movie
and the
theater. It
score,
was unbelievable.
His score for Spider Verse and stuff
Even
like
Birds
that.
of Prey.
Yeah.
Birds of Prey was good. Yeah.
But I think one of my I brought up James Newton Howard. One of my favorite because he's done a lot of music with M Night Shyamalan, and he's worked with a bunch of different directors. But I think starting off with one of my personal favorites, and I think a lot of people's favorites as well. His score for Unbreakable, especially in one scene where, if you've seen the movie, you know that Bruce Willis has the power. Basically, it is invulnerable to damage. To like, he's the only one to survive a train accident, and his only weakness is water. So there's a scene where he also has the power to like sense, to like feel like danger or like criminals or people who are doing harm to others, and he has that ability if he touches people.
Danger,
And,
Will Robinson. Danger.
And he's going after this guy who the movie calls the Orange Man, and he discovers that this Orange Man, because he's in this orange jumpsuit from prison, he's a kidnapper and a killer, and he's about to rescue these women, and he gets pushed out the window, and that's where we really get the sense that his greatest weakness is water. because he falls into this pool and is about to drown, until he gets helped, until he gets saved by these other women, and then the one of my favorite pieces of score in any movie ever is the Orange Man. That's what the title is, and that's when Bruce Willis as David Dunn rises from the pool in his green raincoat, which at this point looks like a cape, like
Yeah.
Batman's cape, which is just looks so goddamn cool in that one shot from when it's shot like at a low angle and you just see his feet and his raincoat come down. He's become the hero at this point in the movie. He's accepted his role as the protector of good, and it's at this point where it's that one shot where the Orange Man is like standing over the girls, and David Dunn, in that one shot, a gorgeous one take, and he's just literally the Orange Man is like beating him against the wall as he's being strangled to death by David Dunn, and David at this point nothing can hurt him. He just like is just struggling with him until he goes down, and the score in that scene is one of the most beautiful emotional things I've ever heard in a movie. It's just that beautiful beautiful composition, and it's one of the most uplifting things I've ever heard, where you literally feel like, much like Hans Zimmer's score for Man of Steel, when the First Flight thing,
Yes.
where you feel like you were being empowered by the music. It's very similar to that, and that came out in 2000. So
It's funny that you mentioned the Man of Steel score, which I was obviously going to bring up anyway. But what are you going to do when you're not saving the world?
yeah,
Specifically the piano notes that do
yeah,
that actually is so like that's my favorite piece of score right there.
Yeah.
Just those piano notes. Almost any anxiety attack I get in, listening to those notes will knock me out of it. I don't know why, but like it's just so calming to me.
Right. Yeah.
So
Really
like
is.
that makes it one of my favorite, probably my favorite piece of score.
Honestly, that makes full sense.
Yeah.
I mean, we said this many times that Hans Zimmer is like him and John Williams are like composer gods. Like they're just
Yeah.
they're just perfect at what they do.
There's literally a music series like that, it's like a traveling music series live event that, I mean, the World of Hans Zimmer, which I got the chance to see months ago live, and it was one of the most transcendent things I've ever experienced live in terms of like music. So
I would have loved to see it
hearing
live.
that, yeah, because I got to hear the First Flight music. I got to hear the Burning Bush, which is also one of his greatest things.
No
And I
time for
don't-
caution.
Yeah, but the Burning Bush is also just one of the most soothing and calming things I've ever heard.
What's that from again?
Prince of Egypt.
Yeah. I've only seen that like once, like a long time
It's
ago.
one of my favorite animated films ever.
Yeah, I seen it once too, but I loved it.
Yeah,
so
watch
good.
it again and listen. Really
Yeah.
listen to the music. It's
Yeah,
one of his
let
best
my
work.
people go. Like,
Yeah.
oh, such a good song.
Yep. Yeah, I think it almost rivals Lion King in terms of what he's done with animated films.
That's
Yeah.
true. Yeah.
It's funny because he's been my favorite composer literally my whole life. Because like Lion King was my favorite movie
Yep.
growing up, and then as I start to growing into a teenager, The Dark Knight comes out,
Mhm.
Man of Steel, Interstellar. He worked with it was I didn't watch it when it first came out, but he worked with Benjamin
Wallfish
on Blade Runner.
and Dunkirk.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
now he's doing Dune, which was one of my current favorite movies.
Yeah.
Like he's literally been my favorite composer through my whole life.
And also before Lion King, he actually was mainly doing smaller dramatic movies like
Rain Man, he did.
Driving Miss Daisy, because that was also performed live.
I think he did Rayman, didn't he?
Yeah, he did Rain
Yeah,
Man.
I've not watched that yet. I've got it now.
And what was surprising to me when I saw the World of Hans Zimmer was that was the first thing they played, the Driving Miss Daisy theme,
Okay.
which is very jazzy and very which makes sense for the time period the movie takes place in. When you listen to that, you would never think that, oh, this is the same guy who did Dark Knight and Gladiator and stuff like that. Which Gladiator is also one of his greatest ever. His score for Gladiator completely is so transportive and so beautiful,
I know
epic.
I told you guys this before, but I don't think I've ever mentioned it on the podcast. I totally did not cry for 2 hours when this happened. Hans Zimmer had, in late 2024, Hans Zimmer had like a private event online
Mhm.
for the 10-year anniversary of Interstellar. It was like a list. They played tracks from it and like did like talking like commentary and stuff. And he actually answered my question as one of the fan questions.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, that's
So,
crazy.
I want to mention that on the episode since we're doing this, but yeah, I totally did not cry for 2 hours afterwards.
Oh, yeah, totally. Definitely didn't.
Dude, you had to be like in a fan zone, like,
I
oh,
was
yeah, that's my question.
I was bawling. I was completely bawling.
Dude, I would
I
have been
might,
too.
Back row was just
um,
like, shut up.
I might do just as like a fan edit. I'm not even gonna release this anywhere. I might actually do when Project Hail Mary comes out on like 4K and I get the chance to like buy it and stuff. I might do like a fan edit like I'm not saying this because I don't like the music for Project Hail Mary. I loved it. Just I want to do like a rescore with Interstellar's music over it.
And then
Be
do,
really
redo
interesting.
Interstellar with Project Hail
yeah,
Marys.
yeah,
Yeah, do that. I want to see that.
Yeah.
I think that'd be fun. Yeah, and also, yeah, I would, because Dark Knight is my favorite movie of all time, and
Yeah.
his Hans Zimmer's music with Newton Howard just
Dun,
blew
dun,
every
dun, dun.
expectation out of the water with that. And a lot of that was lifted from Batman Begins, which also just, yeah, the music in all three movies is just some of the best.
Oh, yeah.
ever. But I would say that, like, in terms of
It's the bloody
favorite,
meat in my mouth.
I would say Interstellar is still my favorite
Yes,
music that he's ever done. Just because it's,
Interstellar and Man
I
of
don't
Steel
know.
for me.
I don't know what it is about that music, but it's
It's probably like the spiritual element because of the organ.
yeah,
Like it just brings like that spiritual element to it
yeah.
by using that church organ.
Hmm.
John,
Yeah.
what's your favorite score?
Whew. Man, there are so many I could think of. I mean, there's like variety of John Williams scores that I could think of. That's like the best one. Which I'll just start in like at the very start. In terms of favorite John Williams score, the original Indiana Jones trilogy. Like when you hear the adventurous music and the boulder scenes and the flying sequence with Sean Connery and Harrison Ford, like that. I mean, incredible scenes with amazing score and music like all over. Like Sean Williams, just like he's the man. You know, he
In
just
terms of like the big bombastic blockbuster scores that John Williams has done, like it's impossible to even go into all of them. My favorite in terms of that genre, John Williams, I think is always going to be Superman's theme. Just when you hear that opening score for the first time in the original movie, I can't imagine the feeling that audiences have when that movie first released and the level of just scale and size with that score for something that really had never been done before in a movie.
Like we've talked about it before on the podcast. Like I've never been a big fan of those older movies. Even I like the theme. Like I've never been a fan of the older movies. But when they redid it for 2025, like used the cues from it.
oh yeah
Because
yeah
that
yeah.
score is just synonymous with the character, no
Yeah.
matter what you do with
It
it.
hit me more in 2025 with the
And I really respect Hans Zimmer for not leaning into it.
Yes.
He did. I think the one thing I can say for that score is he really did do his own thing with it, and that's awesome.
because I feel like the
But
2025 one
Superman is never
flows
gonna
to it.
get
Yeah,
it. It's one of those things where a piece of music is just never gonna leave the character that's tied with. I don't think Superman is ever gonna get away from that music. Like,
Right.
And that's that's the power of what John Williams created.
Yes.
So,
Yeah. But in terms of what I think was the best year of John Williams scores was 1993. Of course, with
And,
Jurassic
yeah, I
Park,
think
like
John Williams' score for Schindler's List
and Schindler's List.
is probably
Oh,
his
gosh.
most touching and most. I want to cry like just hearing like the first few
Oh,
notes of his
dude, I
music.
watched the movie the second time,
Yeah.
and when there's that scene where Oscar Schindler said, "I feel like I didn't do enough."
Yeah,
Oh, and that score, like I literally
Yeah.
cried like a baby. Oh my gosh, like it was so beautiful, so moving, and I haven't watched the YouTube clip yet of the live orchestra playing, but one of the girl that was playing the flute, she was literally emotional when
Yeah.
she was playing the John Williams score for Schindler's List. And
It
who
just
can
has
blame
that,
him?
It just
Like,
has that power to it.
like it's so tragic, but it's also is a powerful movie, and it's all thanks to John Williams' score. Like either him or Hans Zimmer could have done that score beautifully. I couldn't see anybody else do the score for Schindler's List, other maybe Hans Zimmer, but John Williams' score was just wow, beautiful, and it won Best Original Score for a reason. It
Yeah.
deserves to win that. So
You know, in a modern score that I feel is really good, and the movie gets talked about a lot in the superhero realm, but the score never gets talked about, and I really, really enjoy it. Aquaman.
yeah, you know what? Yeah,
Well, and that's also Rupert Gregson Williams,
Yeah.
who I think his brother is Harry Gregson Williams,
Yeah.
who is also a composer.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rupert Gregson Williams has done the music for Hacksaw Ridge. He also did the Wonder Woman score.
Yeah. I actually prefer the Aquaman score over the Wonder Woman score.
I love his score on Wonder Woman. It just has this elegance to it.
Yeah.
dun 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 dun.
Well, that's
yeah.
Hans Zimmer's.
Yeah, that's
theme,
Hans Zimmer.
But like
yeah.
that Rupert's did like the overall score, like the other pieces of music, which I think he did a great job. And yeah, Hacksaw Ridge is one of my favorite like musical scores of the 2010s.
Yeah.
It's such a sweet and good-natured score, and also epic in its proper moments, especially when you get to the war parts.
Yes.
Because it starts from the fairly simple and like almost nostalgic feeling of like when he's at home, and you get to see his like personal life before he gets to the war, which I think is the dynamics between the first half of the movie, where like before the war and when you get to the war, like the difference when you hear like the difference between those two realms, I think really pays off in that movie. It makes it as powerful as it is.
Yeah. There's another score that actually comes to mind, but I want Dylan to take over when I say this. And we talked about this movie recently on our 96 rankings. And it's one of your favorites.
Okay.
Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Alan
Yeah.
Menken.
You want to talk
Menken's
about that one?
music.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's one of those cases where it's like because
he's also a songwriter too.
yeah, and
which-
he's worked with so many wonderful lyricists.
Yeah.
He's also very well established, like off screen, on stage. No, Alan Menken, just his overall work with Disney alone, it makes him a legend.
Yeah.
But no, the Hunchback of Notre Dame, the score is just like a perfect accent to it, and it's
Yeah.
kind of that like middle ground between like becoming its own like full-fledged character and being just like in the
Yeah.
background. It's just it wonderfully accents everything without being too overbearing, and it's just like it's really punching the entire time.
Each character has their own distinct theme, like the Frollo's theme, Esmeralda's, Quasi's. Just gives everything so much weight and so much epic scale. That entire movie just has that ginormous feeling to it.
Yeah.
And what he did with because he also did Aladdin. I think he also did Little Mermaid, right?
Yeah, he did Little Mermaid. He did Tangled, which is one of my other favorite Disney movies. He's done a lot of brilliant work. I don't think that he gets as much recognition as he
And
really
Aladdin-
does deserve.
Aladdin doesn't have like the epic. I don't think it has the epic. His score for it doesn't have the epic like because the score in Hunchback actually has like real Latin phrasing throughout the score, like the
Yeah.
one I forget the words used, but like it's used in parts of the Hellfire theme. That I think
Yes.
that's actually means God have mercy on.
Yes.
on
Yes.
her.
Yeah.
Which just it really it just it gives so much to the overall
Yeah.
package of that. And his work on Aladdin and Little Mermaid also has they're more lighthearted, I'd say, but they also have that dynamic quality that makes those movies work.
Mm.
And what else has he done other than those three? And Tangled as well.
Let me pull him back up. I was looking at his page earlier today. I don't
Because
really remember.
everyone knows his animated contributions. Has he done like a lot of live action stuff too?
For which composer?
Alan Menken.
Little Shop of Horrors.
Oh yeah.
Newsies. He did the Enchanted movies from Disney.
Right, okay.
Newsies. That's 1992 version
Yeah.
of it. Yeah, I love that one. Yeah, that was good. And Enchanted. Yeah, for me, that's a very underrated score. That doesn't get talked about
Oh,
much, at least
God.
for me. At least for me, anyway. What?
I'm just looking through his IMDb credits as composer, The Shaggy Dog.
Which I have not yet seen yet.
Oh, I've seen that. That's
Yeah.
god awful.
I might watch it
Just
because I
the
like.
poster. Just
I might
just
watch
the
it because it has
poster
Tim
for this
Allen
is
on it.
Nightmare Fuel, man.
I'll-
Sh-
I'll watch it
oh,
because Tim Allen is
God.
in it. I'll watch it.
Going back to what I was saying though, Rupert Gregson Williams' score about Aquaman. I like how it's like
it
got the
mixes like synth. Yeah,
electronics.
yeah. It has a very synthy quality
with
to
a little
it.
bit of guitar too, like
Especially in that theme when they get to Atlantis for the first time.
yeah. It also has like the guitar elements too, because obviously Jason Momoa is a metalhead, so they add like some guitar to the
Yeah.
Aquaman theme. But the score it most reminds me of in other superhero movies is the Amazing Spider-Man 2 score.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I feel like they're very similar in ways.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which Hans Zimmer, that movie gets a lot of shit for it, but the one thing I don't think deserves any flack for at all is the score.
Right.
That's
I
one
love
of
the
Hans's
score.
most
Yeah,
unique scores.
Yeah, because it doesn't sound like Dark Knight. It doesn't sound like Wonder Woman. It sounds very different.
Yeah,
And it has a
Cody
different vibe.
Weiss was very mixed on the Amazing Spider-Man 2 score. Like he was like, if I close my eyes and thinking this should be a banger, this does not sound like Spider-Man at all. And thinking, dude, that's a stupid criticism.
Well, Spider-Man also doesn't have to sound like Batman.
No,
Right,
it doesn't
right.
have to.
He should have its own like distinct like
Yeah.
tone.
But
Well,
that's just silly criticism.
With Amazing Spider-Man 2, we got the like electro.
Yeah, and
it was like the dubstep.
because
Yeah.
Hans Zimmer and Pharrell worked a lot,
Yeah.
especially in the.
I love that scene where
electro.
I love that scene
Now,
where
the
it
only
goes-
thing in the score that I'm iffy on is some of the electro stuff where
where it's like for
like
rapping.
the lyrics,
Yeah.
which
Okay.
I think was a little unnecessary. Because there's a part where in the score like he's like he lied to me,
kill Spider-Man.
or there's a part where he says he lied to me, he shot at me, he
Yeah, that's the
hates
same
me.
part, yeah.
And, no, he hates me, which
Yeah.
also
I kind of think it's
which
clever.
sounds a
I
li-
actually like
which sounds
it.
a little cheesy, but when you get
like
to the
Mario.
actual like the, because I'm actually one of my favorite thing, like because I'm actually glad in No Way Home they actually briefly used some of that Hans Zimmer for like.
Oh yeah.
Because when Electro first appears in No Way Home, you do hear that,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
I was glad to hear.
Hold on, John. I just realized something. Almost every Batman and Spider-Man movie have had the same composer. Danny Elfman did Spider-Man in '89.
Yeah,
Hans Zimmer did Dark Knight in Amazing Spider-Man 2. And now Michael Giacchino did the
Batman
Homecoming
and-
trilogy
yeah.
in the Batman.
Oh, right. Yeah.
If you work on a Spider-Man movie, you're gonna work on a Batman
Right.
movie.
Yeah.
So.
But anyway, what I was going to say was I personally like that scene in Amazing Spider-Man 2 when it goes, "Itsy bitsy spider." Like, I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
I
I love that
I don't like
sequence.
that part.
Oh, come on. I
It's-
love that
It's
one.
just a little.
Well,
I-
they did the itsy spider reference already in the movie
But-
by that point. That's the only issue that I really have with it.
In Amazing Spider-Man 2?
Yeah,
Which
because his ringtone at the very beginning of the movie is also itsy bitsy spider.
Oh, I didn't know
that's
that.
but that
No, I thought that was
Wait,
Spider-Man.
no, that was
No,
the
yeah,
that was
you're
the
right,
Spider-Man
you're right.
theme,
Yeah.
Which I can let that slide,
I'm thinking
but
the coil scene is still the theme though.
No, I think what you're thinking is from the first Spider-Man. The itsy bitsy spider.
but
went
that
up
was
the
well,
water
yeah.
spout.
but that was just actually singing the song,
Right.
not
Right.
like
Yeah,
bouncing
yeah.
off electrical coils to make like an actual freaking melody. That doesn't make any fucking sense. I get it. I get it's a Spider-Man
That was a
movie,
comedic effect.
but like that kind of breaks the. I'm not saying a Spider-Man movie has to be like realistic, but there's a point where like it gets a little too much.
Well, that's
so
okay.
You're wanting freaking Matt Reeves to do Spider-Man now.
No, I never said that.
Just
I mean, if he
Spider-Man
wants to,
7.
Give it a try. I mean, give it a try if
Crazy.
you want to.
And
but, like, I
actually,
don't-
actually, Matthew, thank you for mentioning Spider-Man 2002 because that also was an
yeah,
excellent,
Danny
excellent
Elfman's
score.
Spider-Man stuff is classic.
Yeah,
at
I
this
wouldn't
point.
mind that a
Um,
Spider-Man psychological thriller.
What?
Like a Seven-inspired Spider-Man
No.
movie.
No,
Let's
no,
not,
no. I don't want to.
okay?
I don't want to say that. Okay. All right. Next one. Next one that comes to mind. For me, one of our underrated scores for me is Pocahontas. That score doesn't get talked about much,
Yeah.
honestly.
Mm.
It.
Who did the music for that?
That was.
I
Alan
think
Menken
it
as
was.
Oh,
well.
okay.
Which one?
It was Alan Menken as well.
Element.
I guess
Yeah,
he
yeah.
just did all.
Yeah.
All the
I
rest,
know
so it's
people
like,
were very-
well,
Yeah, it
aside
was
from
a bit
Lion
through
King.
that
Yeah.
era.
I know people were mixed on the movie, but a lot of things that we could all agree with is that the songs and the musical score is beautiful. Like
The
it's
only
a-
one I remember Savages, of course.
Oh
Savages
yeah, Colors of the Wind,
Colors of the Wind, of course.
Just Around the River Band.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Those are the only three I really remember from that movie.
yeah.
Um,
But the entire score as a whole, I even love at the ending of the movie where it has the whole choir pretty much sing at the end of the movie after Pocahontas pretty much just waves John Smith goodbye. Like that was a beautiful choir score there.
I'll have to
at
see
the
how
end.
much I suffer. Because I recently found Pocahontas 1 and 2 as a combo pack at work.
oh God.
I've never seen the
Pocahontas
second
2.
one.
Fuck.
I
I-
haven't seen the second one.
Any
I-
of those-
I
any of
watched
those
the sec-
Any of those fucking directed
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I watched the second one probably 6 or 7 times when I was a kid, so I kind of have a nostalgia for it. So I can't.
I like Lion King
I
too.
can't hate it.
Lion King
you know
2's
what? That makes
alright.
sense. You know,
I mean,
John,
it
that
does
makes
that.
sense.
He lives in you.
One that's
Yeah.
weird.
Yes.
One that's weirdly good, kind of good, is Cinderella 3, where the stepmother actually gets the wand. Because I don't know, that one actually kind of works.
It's considered the better straight to
It-
video
it-
sequels.
yeah.
I've
Like,
heard
'cause-
that's better than the
and that's
second
not a
one,
high
but-
bar at all.
Yeah.
I mean, when you have shit like fucking Mulan 2, Hunchback 2, and any of the
Hey! We said that movie never existed,
it does, yeah.
but we were just
But
kidding, of
the
course.
Beauty and the Beast shit, like
Oh
Aladdin
boy.
2, Jafar's Revenge.
Yeah, I know a lot of people have like nostalgia for Return of Jafar. That movie's not good either. So let's not even.
The only good thing I've heard about is it Den of Thieves?
Yeah,
The only good
King
thing
of
that I've heard
Thieves.
about that is like all the people that were thirsting over Aladdin's dad. That's the only thing I've
King
heard
of
about
Thieves,
it.
not
Really.
Den of Thieves.
Oh,
Oh,
King
yeah.
of Thieves.
Den
yeah.
of Thieves is a whole other ballgame.
Yeah, yeah. It didn't feel right coming out of my mouth.
Yeah,
but-
that was like a crime heist movie.
Yeah.
Marco Beltrami.
I don't really. No, he has done the music for movies I love,
Logan.
like Logan.
Mhm.
He did the music for Hellboy.
Oh, okay.
His music doesn't really like speak to me on the same level that a lot of other composers do.
There's a few of his movies that stand out for me. Blade 2,
Yeah,
the score for Blade 2.
anytime he works with Del Toro.
Yeah, The Shallows, his score, of course. And I really like his score. I know a lot of people hate this movie. I still love this movie. I really like his score for Soul Surfer.
Oh yeah.
How much I need to get into that. I still need to watch it.
You haven't watched Soul Surfer?
Not yet, because
Still.
of course,
How have I watched that and you haven't?
Yeah.
I
That's like him not watching Ordinary Angels.
What the
yeah, I know, guys, I know. There's been a lot of things, but I've been watching, of course, taking care of my mom with back surgery and all that stuff.
Soul Surfer has Dennis Quaid,
Yeah,
Helen Hunt,
yeah.
Anna Sophia Robb.
I think Carrie Underwood's also in that
Yeah,
movie too.
We don't talk about her acting.
Oh, it can't be that bad.
It's that bad.
You know what? I will defend Carrie Underwood. I will defend her.
Her acting is like a brick wall.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll probably defend it. but yeah, that'd be her good things about that film. Yeah.
The Knives Out scores.
Yes.
Yes.
Who did
absolutely.
Did
You
he
know
do the
what?
music for those?
Nathan Jones, I believe.
Has
I
he also
can't
has he
remember.
worked with Ryan Johnson before on some of his early
I believe
stuff?
so. Yeah, I believe he's worked on every single thing except for Last Jedi,
Yeah,
I'm looking
because
at
Last
this
Jedi was required to have John Williams.
apparently. But going back to Danny Elfman, because he started off actually doing his own his own music before he got into like film composing.
Yeah,
A lot of it with of course Oingo Boingo. That's where a lot of where he also did the music, the song for Weird Science. Weird Science.
What?
Yeah, that's Danny Elfman, by the way.
Holy shit.
I would have never know that. I have
Yeah, I
not
didn't know
seen it
that.
either. I heard
You
it's
haven't seen Weird Science?
well, I heard it's weird. Hey.
Weird Science is
Hey,
great.
we should bring back the spray bank for that one.
Nope.
Just shoot John in the
Nope.
face.
Not
Yeah,
a chance.
Just give John another point.
Not a chance. Not a chance.
Yeah, but
we still need to reap the rewards for that one.
I know.
But yeah, Oingo Boingo. Then he got into film composing. Got this big start with Tim Burton, and probably easily one of my favorites, and one of his very first is Pee Wee's Big Adventure. Of course, that damn breakfast machine music in the movie, which I don't know if anyone remembers this. If anyone remembers from the Children's Museum when they their merry-go-round like on the top
Yeah.
floor.
Mhm.
I think that the music that used to play up there when that thing was on was the breakfast machine.
Oh,
song
Really?
From Pee Wee's Big Adventure. Yes.
Interesting.
I remember that. I remember it, but it's been a long time. So
I haven't been to the Children's Museum since I was like 8 years old.
right,
Yeah,
right.
same.
But
They have like an after dark thing now, where they have like drinking and
We
stuff.
should go. Please.
But yeah, I love his score for Pee Wee's Big Adventure is just fantastic in itself. Like some of his earliest work, and it's still some of his best.
Did you know that Gene Siskel hate that movie?
Fuck him.
Yeah. Yeah.
They have that, like,
He absolutely hated that movie, but Roger
could
Ebert
you hate-
but Roger Ebert enjoyed it.
How could you hate Pee Wee's Big Adventure? I just don't know how.
Well, I mean, he did give it thumbs down to other great movies, including Disney movies. Like he gave it thumbs down to Hercules. He gave thumbs down
A
to
lot of people
Mulan.
at the time didn't.
It's just
A lot of people
whatever.
A lot of people at the time didn't like Hercules.
Yeah, they have
But-
that like once or twice a year where it's like an all night thing for adults at the Children's Museum.
Why are we still
Oh.
talking about that?
Because Dylan thought it was cool, so I was explaining it to him.
Anyways,
Dude, this sounds awesome. I wanna do it
let's
so bad.
see. Try
Now
to
there
try
were
to think.
cases where, obviously, Nine Inch Nails, Trent
Trent Reznor.
Reznor, and there are cases where like one of the artists has also outside of doing like the actual music like that goes with it, they do the score as well. There are cases where that does happen though.
I think that happened
I-
with Armageddon, where Aerosmith helped a little bit with the score.
I thought, did he? Is that true?
I think, like they weren't doing the score; they just like added like guitars and stuff to the score. Like it was someone else still doing the score. I think.
Right. Yeah, I can't, because I know that is a thing. Because Nine Inch Nails, like with Tron Ares, Reznor and Ross, those are those guys' names, right?
Yeah.
Trent Reznor and Akis Ross.
Yes.
Obviously, they did the Nine Inch Nails music, but they also composed the music that goes with it.
Yeah.
So there. Other than that, like,
They actually did the score for mid-90s.
oh yeah, did they?
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah. 'Cause, I had to make sure my mic was still on. Because there's also interesting things where I don't even know where I was going with that. But do you guys know what I mean? Where like like someone will compose the score, but also do like the album soundtrack with
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I get
Can
you.
you think of? Because I wish I could have another example of that.
Yeah,
I
I
can't
don't see
think
that
of-
very often.
Yeah,
you don't see it
it's not
often.
often, but there are times where that does happen.
Mm.
Maybe it's just with because Ross and Resner and Ross are like the only like ones I can think of that do that. Like
Hmm.
in this current time.
Mm.
But going into I want to get into like horror
Yeah.
compositions because
Yeah,
you
this
have a
is
lot
your
of
guys'
choices.
Wheelhouse.
Of course, John Carpenter,
The
not
Halloween
only
theme.
directing and making his movies, but also doing a lot of the music for them. And I think he did most of the movies he directed. He did do the music as well, outside of a few movies like The Thing, which Ennio Morricone did.
I love the Thing
for
score.
yeah, and a lot of that is not actually in the movie. Like,
Yeah.
a lot of that movie is quiet, only having music in certain moments.
Marco Beltrami did the prequel score.
For some reason, the Thing original score in 1982 that got nominated for worst original score
I
at
don't
the
know why.
Razzies.
Wait, did it really?
Yep.
That's wild.
Yes,
Wow,
it
it's
did.
Ennio.
Insane.
It's the guy who did fucking Good, the Bad, and the
Like,
Ugly.
okay,
man.
to be fair, the Thing was not well received when it came out.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
Neither was
So,
Blade Runner.
but you know, this is when the
John-
Razzies was making some weird choices, and this is definitely.
Yeah,
now
they
I have
also-
not yet seen the Thing yet.
they
I
also-
know I need to,
They
but
also nominated Shelley Duvall in The Shining for Worst Actress,
Yeah.
which is just
which is not
batshit
cool, by the way. You
stupid.
know why? It was because of her being so traumatized with director Stanley Kubrick. That's the only
that
reason
only
why.
made her performance better.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
Because you can see it in the movie.
We don't have time to criticize the Razzies. That's a show for another
But,
day.
True.
But
See, one of the best pieces from that soundtrack that's not in the movie is Bestiality, which has been used in other movies in
Yes.
their like Hateful Eight, and the Bestiality score by Ennio Morricone is just perfect for like the tone, and it's great. It's used great in the Hateful Eight. It's nice to hear that in like a movie because Ennio Morricone did the music for Tarantino's movie, and he also used some of his unused stuff from earlier.
Huh.
I feel
So,
like
yeah.
the natural jumping off point from the going to the Thing would be the movie that came out the same day in theaters, Blade Runner.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
Vangelis did.
Yes.
And Vangelis is mostly outside Blade Runner is mostly known for da 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 Chariots of Fire, which more people. That's one of those cases where the score for the movie is more like popular than the movie itself. Do you guys know anyone who's actually seen Chariots of Fire the movie?
I've never heard of it.
Like that's
I heard of it.
crazy.
I
Like,
heard of it.
the score of a movie lasts longer than like the movie itself, which
Really?
I didn't know that.
yeah.
Yeah,
And I know it won.
haven't
And
actually
I
seen
know
it,
it
I
won
just-
Best
Yeah,
Picture.
I've never seen it either.
Yeah, I know it won
Oh.
Best Picture. So obviously, I heard
Wait,
good
did it
things about it.
seen?
Did it really win
That's
Best
kinda crazy.
Picture?
I think it did. Yeah. Was that one of those movies that's based on a true story? People running
I know
track.
it's a movie about running. That's all I know.
Yeah, that's the one that did win Best Picture.
So it's
Yeah.
about Tom Cruise.
But what I was gonna say, in terms of 1982, yeah, I mean there were some great film scores in 1982,
which-
like E.T. Yeah,
I
yes,
think
Matthew,
John-
yes.
Some of it, like that. The
I
entire.
don't want to hear crap
the
from
entire
you for giving
ending-
negativity on E.T. I don't want
the
to hear
entire
it.
ending score by John Williams as when E.T. says goodbye to Elliot.
Yeah,
That's one of the
Yes,
most
yeah.
emotional. It's so. Oh my god!
It's such this
it's
massive
chilling.
like swell.
It's chillingly
and
good.
you are soulless, dude. You are
No,
soulless.
I'll one up you guys on that one. Grace Grace will die. Rocky can fix. The score there from Project Hail Mary.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay, all right, I'll give you that.
I ain't saying shit.
But no, you also have in that year, you also from that summer even, you have James Horner's work for Star Trek II: Wrath of Khan, which James Horner is also just James Horner's also one of the greats of all time. Later
He's
he would
Avatar.
and Titanic. He did a lot with
I have not yet watched
with
it
James
yet, which I will eventually.
yeah, his work with James Horner, a lot of he has a lot of like recognizable leitmotifs in his scores. Like he has a lot of like soft piano chords in his scores. Like if you listen to some of his music from A Beautiful Mind, which also I think is a very which is a great score from him, and then you listen to the Amazing Spider-Man music, which he did the music for the first Amazing Spider-Man.
Ah,
He has like that da 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 like on the piano.
yeah.
That you can hear that in a lot of his music.
I heard his score for Titanic song.
Okay. Um,
Garrett, is there any way we can get away from his horrible puns?
I hope so. And also you
Dylan over there is
No,
like,
no,
ugh,
James
get me out of
and,
here.
James Horner's music for Titanic and Avatar is so good that the songs that are the companion songs that are tied to both movies use his score throughout.
I did
Like
not
the,
know that.
ICU.
I See You from
And My Heart Will Go On.
Leona Lewis and of course Celine Dion.
I actually really like ICU.
Oh yeah, I love that song. It's great.
Yeah, my heart will go
Um,
on. Yep, that's what it's called.
Yep. And then so going back to horror themes, talking about John Williams, one of the best and most simplistic compositions in history that has become synonymous with with you know going to the beach. You start humming that song and people get nervous.
Oh, Jaws.
dun,
Yes,
dun.
yes, of
Like,
course.
Yeah, you can't do that to people if they're like swimming anywhere. People just will
Yeah,
just get
they
nervous.
start getting creeped out.
So you're saying the idea is to get a Bluetooth speaker and then
Yeah.
just go to the beach and start blasting that.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah.
Garrett,
Throw
I,
everybody's
I,
day
I
off.
talked about this before, Garrett, but I cannot believe that Josh would give a negative review on Jaws. I could not believe that. Like, okay, it's one thing to give a bad take. This is like the one where you're hoping the shark would eat you
This
kind
is
of
a
bad
guy
take.
who get like who should get paid to do bad takes.
Right, exactly, right? Like, Josh,
He
you know
should
you
have-
do.
He should have his own show. Like
John, hear me out. Steve and Josh doing a show together.
Oh, boy.
does Steve also give like notorious bad takes? Too?
No, Steve is mid 40s
Oh.
and he is 100% stuck in his ways. There's nothing good except for low budget sleazy horror movies from the 80s. There's no good music past 89.
Yeah, I have several people in my family like that.
Oh, gosh.
Didn't you say that he liked the Alan Smithy cut of Dune, or of Lynch's Dune?
He prefers Dune 84 over Dune 2021.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
said that you
exactly.
liked the, like extended cut though, right?
Yeah, he
Of
did.
Dune.
Which
That's
by
batshit
the way,
crazy.
I will never understand this, but how could the Academy Awards decided to disqualify the Doom Part 2 score for Best Original
And yet
Score?
they'll nominate fucking the score for Dial of Destiny. Fucking
Yeah, yeah.
the fifth movie in a franchise.
I just think they like
They give
never mind.
special. They just give special treatment to some composers, which
They like putting certain
John
things,
Williams,
certain places on certain
if you're gonna
people.
give special
Right.
treatment to a composer, I mean John Williams, I get it, but also it's fucking Hans Zimmer on the other side of things.
Right?
Before I forget, I want to bring this question up because I want everybody's thought.
Does this actually have to do with film scores?
Yes.
Okay.
What do we think is the most iconic piece of film score ever? Is it from Star Wars?
It's Star Wars.
Okay.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say Star Wars, Lord of the Rings,
Oh, it's,
Harry Potter, or Jurassic Park.
it's Star Wars.
You think so? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I'd say Star Wars.
Yeah.
Now,
I don't want.
Howard Shore's work on Lord of the Rings is no doozy. Like
Mm.
Howard Shore's work on Lord of the Rings, like is a league of its own. Like the Shire theme. There's
Okay.
so many
And then
recognizable
the
themes.
like heroic one where they're running.
Duh, duh, duh,
Yeah.
duh,
Which
duh.
speaking
Like
of.
the theme of the orcs,
Yeah.
the battle themes.
And Jurassic Park, I was thinking the do 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 do.
Which, I mean, that's also-
Yeah.
That's also just the power of John
Yeah.
Williams.
Which-
The only reason why that doesn't top Star Wars is because of Star Wars' 20-year head start. I
Okay.
feel.
are
Otherwise,
we-
I would
Yeah.
say Jurassic.
Are we talking like the main Star Wars theme or the Imperial March?
I would say
Anything
main
from Star,
theme.
I think
Main
anything from
theme
Star
or
Wars.
Imperial.
And,
Well, the main theme and Imperial March are like tied.
Yeah.
I think.
I went to a Connor Prairie did a John Williams like concert many years ago that I went to see. The last piece of music they saved was Star Wars. Like
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think-
okay.
the Star Wars theme, I think, is the most recognizable theme. Like any of the themes, like of course, the opening crawl music that,
But.
like, literally, the first note, people know what it is.
yeah.
Um,
Yeah. But
I
And-
feel like Duel of the Fates people recognize immediately now too.
yeah.
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 of course, the Imperial March, like, yeah, just any of those
The Force theme.
compositions, the Force theme, anything.
and thank you, Marina, Lord of the Rings, because that's what I'm gonna get to you, Matthew. I have not yet watched the original trilogy yet,
Ouch.
and I want to watch it, but on HBO Max I have the freaking ads version.
Okay.
I don't want to watch a movie that has ads. What is a wall movie?
Fair.
3 weeks in a row. I don't know which
I'll let
3
you-
weeks in a row, but 3 weeks in a row. Dylan and I are going to tie you to this couch and we're going to force you to watch it.
Wait, what?
Do you have a 4K player?
PlayStation 5 does play 4K, so yes.
I will let you borrow my disc set for Lord of the Rings.
You have the
Okay.
extended cut?
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
I have the giant 4K
Oh wait, we were
set.
talking about Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
I spaced out for a second.
John
Okay.
hasn't seen it. We need to force him to watch it.
You have to watch the fucking extended version.
Yeah.
Don't start with the shorter versions. You start
Don't be
with
a
the
coward.
do it right.
Yeah.
We're not going to make you watch the Hobbit movies, but
Yeah.
Lord of the
No.
Rings, yes.
I recently got the remastered Blu-rays.
Yeah.
Extended
Hey,
cuts.
I've been
Oh,
interested in
it's like
watching
that
the Lord of the
thick.
Rings movies.
Oh, dude.
I just
It's
don't
like
want to
15
watch them all
discs.
movies that has ads interrupting me.
I get
so-
that.
yeah.
I don't like watching movies with ads. Period.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I do want to watch the Lord of the Rings movie because we're going to do a 2003. We're going to do our 2000.
I'm letting you borrow my 4K set.
Okay, because we are doing our 2003 rankings soon this year.
Mhm.
I will be mad if this one does not make the cut.
Yeah.
Like I'll
Yeah.
be a maniac if it's not on there.
And
True.
don't be on your phone while you're watching it.
Yes.
Got it.
Yeah.
Because
You
I,
have to pay attention.
with you being as much as you are of a Christian, I wanted to hear all the details that you find in the movie.
Okay, I
'Cause
will do
it
just
is
that.
written by a
It's
Christian
chock
author.
full.
Yeah, there you go.
It's,
Yeah.
It's insane. Silmarillion is even worse.
Yeah.
Quote unquote, even worse.
Yeah. I've been putting quotes up the last few days. Did you see that?
I think I did. Yeah.
One of the quotes is, "I will now go to the land of my father, in which I will not be ashamed."
That's deep.
So-
That is deep, and I like it. But yeah, it's not like I'm not interested in watching them. I'm definitely interested in checking those out. So, and I try to find them on a on a website where that is actually legal, where you can actually watch it without having to buy or rent it.
Take
So,
himself. I was gonna say, Garrett has the 4Ks. I have the Blu-rays.
Yeah.
Just
okay, yeah,
Hell,
just
I have the
okay,
visuals. I need to
just
get them physical.
just whatever it is, I still want to watch it with you guys. So whatever we do get a chance to do that. But
one of the a score that I can't listen to without feeling existential terror and dread is the Omen theme.
Oh yeah.
oh boy,
That like literally I hear that and I just like I can't listen to that at night.
Not
I
the
really
remake?
can't. No, Jerry. I'm talking about Jerry Goldsmith's theme for the Omen, like the Sati Idibo.
Yeah.
That theme is Ave Satini, which if you don't know what that means, all hail Satan. Yeah, Yeah, that movie has some beautiful. Yeah, he won the best original score for The Omen in 1976. That's how classic and memorable that theme is.
Yeah,
Um,
I heard the remake is still shot for
It's
shot. I'm
yeah.
thinking, what
There's
are
no
you
reason to
doing?
watch that.
I hate the fact that I like the what was the one that came out a few years ago.
First Omen was
Yeah.
great.
I hate
It
the
was
fact that I
so
like that
good.
movie.
And I like that they don't use that theme until like the last 15 minutes of the movie.
Yeah.
They use it for like the perfect moment.
Yeah.
And also Jerry Goldsmith also his music for Alien, which I was listening to a podcast.
I was gonna bring
another
that up.
podcast earlier. A lot of Jerry Goldsmith was actually his plans for Alien's score was like a real bombastic theme going out through most of it. But Ridley Scott, and he did compose a lot of like that big, like bombastic orchestral music for Alien, but Ridley Scott purposely did not use most of it and allowed that movie to be made the movie mostly quiet, which made the movie better. And Jerry Goldsmith was not happy about it.
Wouldn't blame him.
And Jerry Goldsmith is one of the classic great composers. He did the music for Planet of the Apes in '68. He did all the way to he did the music for the Brendan Fraser Mummies.
I'm about to catch so much heat. For all the listeners, forgive me. I'm about to give probably a take that you guys are gonna hate.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna ask you guys to see if you guys know.
What?
What do you think my favorite score is from the Alien movies?
Ooh.
I think it's from Prometheus.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I
That's-
actually like
that's
the
fair.
Prometheus score the best.
I was going to guess either that or Prey.
Yeah.
Prey is Predator.
Oh, that's there's one
Oh,
film
yeah,
score.
yeah,
There's
no,
one film score I
but
can think of. That's
same
not
universe
that's not going to be the
still.
biggest heat that you gave him, but I'll get to that later.
Yeah. Some of the quieter score moments in that Alien score from Goldsmith really get under your skin.
They do.
The opening, like his little very quiet opening music for it, and the music that plays when they're exploring that ship where they find the eggs and stuff.
Oh gosh, yeah, that was
And of course,
that was
like
quite frightening.
the real like terror moments near the end of the movie.
Do we count if movies don't really have score, but they have like sound? If the sound design pretty much is the score, would we count that?
I usually don't.
Because I would say like
'Cause usually
Sinister
that's
is one of
just-
the creepiest sound designs.
Now Christopher Young does do that from time to time because he's done a lot of great horror centered music.
Yeah.
One of the best themes in horror movies is Hellraiser.
Yeah.
His music for Hellraiser, that's just classic stuff right there. It's big, but it's also has a real sense of evil to it, and all that stuff. And then you get to something like Sinister, where what he did with, because it wasn't just him who did that music, and we're mainly talking about like the music you hear in the Super 8 films, which is some of the most like I don't want to go to bed tonight.
Yes.
I literally can't sleep.
I still like the idea of doing a live stream.
Yeah.
Nope,
I
no. I'm not watching Sinister. No.
Oh, we need to watch.
No,
that.
no, we're
Yes,
not.
we do.
No, we're not.
Yes.
I'm not watching Sinister. That is not happening. No,
We will tape you to the couch.
I'm not
Yeah,
watching
a
Sinister,
lot
guys.
of-
No,
Yeah, that
no.
music is. Christopher Young can go from something like Hellraiser, which is very big. It can go very big, and then you get something like Sinister's music, especially in those 8mm stuff, which just hears like music you heard from a portal from hell.
Yeah.
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 Like I said,
we're gonna tape John to the couch, and then we're gonna tape his eyes open. so he
guys,
can't
I'm
smell
not
his
watching
eyes.
Sinister. I'm sticking to my guns
And
this time. I'm
a
not
very-
doing it.
One of the more underappreciated composers in the horror realm is Joseph Bashara, who's done a lot of music for James Wan's movies.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Insidious. The Insidious movies just have some real creepy, unsettling music to them. Like the first note of let me find the exact track from Insidious. The Insidious plane is from the score for the original Insidious. Just like the first second of the Insidious plane is just a jump scare. Like it immediately puts you on edge for the experience of that. And yeah, just Joseph Bashara, I think he's also done the music for The Conjuring as well. And Aquaman, the Aquaman soundtrack, most of it was done by Rupert Gregson Williams.
So he did the trench.
Well, that's the point of the movie where James Wan was like, "Oh, just so you guys don't forget, I come from horror movies." No, for real, like, cause he got Joseph Bashara from his horror realm to do the music for that few moments of the movie, and it works so well.
Let me tell you, I listen to film scores while I sleep.
Yeah,
I've done Man of Steel before while I sleep. It was a big mistake doing the Aquaman score while I was asleep. Because I woke up to go to the bathroom, race the trench theme was playing.
Oh, dude. Literally scared the shit out of you.
This one is not really.
and it's also that is also a good example. Like sometimes, a good idea is to get multiple composers
Yeah.
for a soundtrack if you're going for that. If you want like I said, that dynamic range of tone and mood throughout a movie in the score, like with James Newton Howard and Hans Zimmer, how they handle the Dark Knight trilogy.
Or Junkie XL and Hans Zimmer with
Yeah.
BBS.
Yeah,
Yeah. And this is not this is not a horror, but there was a hauntingly beautiful score that I really like, and that is "Remembering Munich" from the movie Munich, which I watched it last week, and I think I watched it last week, and the opening song is, oh my gosh, it's beautiful, like a very emotional, beautiful opening. But the score as a whole, like it's pretty quiet at times, but it still is a really neat score. That's one of the more underappreciated John Williams scores that
right.
also doesn't get talked about
It
much.
is.
But if you guys have not heard "Remembering Munich," listen to it. It is a beautiful, beautiful song.
And
Okay.
a composer that I am really loving, that I've been loving for quite a bit now, is the composer who did the music for the Joker movies.
Yeah.
Hildur.
Yeah.
I wish I could pronounce her last name.
Got
But,
something. Yeah.
Yeah, I love what she's been doing with her scores, and not just in her movies, like with Joker, and I think she also did The Bride as well.
The violin theme from the Joker,
Yeah.
that is just so unsettling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chills.
Also,
So
her,
good.
her music in TV. If you guys have seen the miniseries Chernobyl, which I think might be my favorite miniseries that's ever been made.
I definitely
ever.
heard of it. I don't even know what it's
Chernobyl-
about.
Chernobyl will give you fucking nightmares.
It's about Chernobyl, John.
Yeah, but what's the premise?
You don't know what Chernobyl is?
Do you not know history?
What?
No, I don't know. I really don't know what that is.
Oh my god.
Go read a history book.
Wow. Well. Anyway, fuck.
It was
I like that nobody is just like
her music for Chernobyl, because she uses a lot of like
look it up real
Inner
quick,
It
John.
Score.
wasn't that bad.
Chernobyl's a pretty significant
Yeah.
fucking historical moment. Chernobyl practically broke the Soviet Union, is what
It's about a nuclear disaster.
Nu-
Oh, okay.
like nuclear fallout and stuff.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Okay.
Hildur's music and a lot of her scores like uses a lot of industrial sounds, like not just like from actual like instruments, but also like different sounds from like inner score from Chernobyl, which is just hauntingly chilling. Is just it's very like it sounds that you would hear in like an abandoned factory.
Yeah.
Is how it sounds a lot of
Yeah.
times.
Yeesh.
And it really makes that series just as disturbing and as just
Yeah.
yeah, it really gives you that feeling like
Yeah.
the world could have ended had that gone farther.
Yeah,
than
I heard the
it.
miniseries.
like
I
an
just
entire-
didn't know what it was about.
entire
Now I know.
continent. Because that's literally a line in the show, and a lot of that is true. An entire continent could have died, and the score really gives you
Oh
that
boy.
feeling.
Yeah.
No,
Ugh.
seriously, that Chernobyl miniseries. It's 5 episodes, and if I remember, I think it's 5. It's one of the. I mean, it's HBO. It's one of HBO's greatest things they've ever put on
Right, yeah,
television.
I don't think I'd be able to handle it.
It's
It seems really intense. I haven't.
Oh,
I
God.
haven't personally checked it out.
It's
but-
like, ooh,
Yeah.
if you're into history, like I am with stuff like that, like man-made disasters, it's
Mm.
one of the most must-watch things that you could watch.
One of my a band I like actually did something similar with sounds. Like they were called White Collar Sideshow. They like one of the things they did live is they had like the big saws that they use like back and forth at the.
Because that
Oh,
is
okay.
also
They played
now that
drums on one of
you-
those saws.
Not that we've gotten it into this realm. I do think that what you said is right. Like sound design can come in hand. Like if you're going for more like
Industrial and
more industrial
Or
and like
ethereal.
unconventional.
yes,
Unconventional stuff, like with the Chernobyl score, and what was the score that you?
Sinister.
Yeah, and Sinister.
Just some of that like.
What was the thing you just mentioned, like with the saw thing?
There's a band I like, and it's like the big saws that they use back and forth, like where two people are like going back and forth like this. They
Yeah.
were playing drums on the saw blade while it was like bent,
Mhm.
and they did weird stuff like that when they were live.
Yeah,
That sounds cool.
and also I think it could be an interesting segue into musical, like composers using musical instruments for certain sound effects in movies. And
Yeah.
one of the most famous examples of that, can anyone guess what that is?
The Dark Knight.
Nope. Keep going. It's very iconic. And it ties into a trailer that was released not too long ago. A movie trailer. Godzilla. Godzilla's Roar.
Oh,
Um,
right.
Which, if you don't know, Akira Ika, I wish I could. The original guy who did the score for the original Godzilla, was originally because when they were coming up with the roar for Godzilla, a lot of movies before that would use real animal sounds. Like King Kong used like I can't remember which ones, but like real animals for like the dinosaurs and stuff.
Mm.
But with Godzilla, they did something that really had never been done before, and they created a very distinct roar. That's you play that sound effect anywhere, and people know what it is. They by putting a rubber glove over a bass violin with like with pine resin over it, and that's how you got that famous iconic sound effect that is still recognizable today. And that came from a musical instrument and something.
I think I
Very-
remember hearing something about the Dark Knight score for at one point. They
Is it
used
that,
like they used like a rusted pipe on the
Oh,
violin.
is that like the Joker theme?
The YSO series, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess they used a rusted pipe on the violin.
Yeah, and that's also an interesting way to an interesting technique to do it with that as well.
Yeah.
Do we have other examples of that? Because I'm sure there are a lot.
That's all I can think of.
Because you have Godzilla, you have the Joker's theme, then you have, I'm sure there's a bunch of other stuff. You think of anything?
We're counting on you, buddy.
The only thing that I can immediately think of is it's not. It's not. It's kind of similar to like Godzilla's scream. The sound for the TARDIS fading in and out in Doctor Who.
Right.
It's I forget exactly what it is. I think it's like a quarter going across a harp string, if I remember right. It's something like that.
What did they do for the Nexu? Because the Nexu is like the tiger, right?
What?
Geonosis.
Oh,
Where it goes like, "Rah, rah." It has like that echo. What'd they do for that?
I'm not sure.
Because you know what I'm talking about, right? How it has like kind of echoes.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
I.
People are just going to see those sounds out.
They're really, what the fuck is this? There's a reason why I don't watch that shit.
I'm gonna start using us as like a little notification.
Or it's like one of those things. So I hear, I'm going to find out what that's actually called. I'm going to use that sound effect. Like, what is that thing that's actually called?
That John fucking sounds too.
Well, that's where you can get into like a very like distinct instrument that a lot of film scores have used in the past and even recently, the theremin.
Yes.
Oh,
First Man, Justin Hurwitz used that for his score for First Man, and that was just
I-
a
for Star Trek.
beautiful score.
Yeah.
The motion picture.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And you also have that's where you get into like more unconventional scores like it. The music for There Will Be Blood, and you just watched this movie. Let's talk about that music by Johnny Greenwood, and Johnny Greenwood has worked with Paul Thomas Anderson a bunch. Johnny Greenwood's scores are very distinct.
Yeah.
Because his use of percussion is very because that he mostly uses a lot of percussion and either that or very string based instruments
Yeah.
throughout like that scene where HW loses his hearing.
Yes.
Duh, duh, duh. And it's just it starts off with like 2 drum beats per measure, and then it just keeps getting more chaotic throughout. And that's one of the best pieces of music from that movie, and that movie also just has a lot of great compositions to it.
That's just an all-around great movie.
Yeah. You get a lot string usage with Daniel's scenes, especially one of the best endings to any movie ever. It's just the final scene in There Will Be Blood with him and Paul Dano. I drink your milkshake, and then and then you get that final the final shot of the movie where he just got done crushing Paul Dano's head with a bowling pin, and a guy comes down and is like, Mr. Daniel, pull like a pool of blood with Paul Dano's body, and Daniel sitting like just next to it, and he just turns around, I'm finished. Final line of the movie, and then you just get that crazy, almost lighthearted like musical bit with by Johnny Greenwood's, and then you get the end, and
I love how
such a crazy ending.
I need
It's
to
so
watch that
perfect.
film. I need to watch it.
I love how Daniel Day-Lewis played Daniel, and one of Paul Dano's
Yeah.
characters was Paul.
Yeah, because Paul Dano.
Yeah,
plays
that's one of
twins
those
in that
movies that I have
movie.
not yet
Yeah,
watched, but I need to though.
Yeah.
Paul Dano's just insane in that movie.
Then you also get a movie that almost has no musical score at all, but it technically still does, like No Country for Old Men.
Yeah.
Which No Country for Old Men does have very few spots where there is slightly a musical score that kicks in.
It's just
like,
interesting
very
altogether.
lightly, but for most of that movie, it's silent, and that's part of the reason why that movie is so great.
It's interesting
It's
because
so intense.
it's unique in different ways. Because there's not really a standard Act 1, Act 2, Act 3 with that movie either.
Not really, no.
Yeah.
But that's also a Cormac McCarthy thing. Like that's a lot of how his stories go. It's just misery and
Another film came out in
no
2007.
real sense of like catharsis. It's
You've
just
seen No Country for Old Men, right, John?
That's a movie I need to watch too.
oh god, yeah.
Yeah, I know. I got a bunch of movies on my bucket
Now,
list I need to
you
watch.
you definitely need to
Or
watch
watch
it
list.
because Javier Bardem is so good
Yeah.
at playing villains, and he's also I don't know if you guys have seen that trailer for the new Cape Fear, where he's playing Max Cady.
No.
Oh, no.
Have you guys seen?
I heard of
Cape
Cape Fear. I
Because there was the Martin Stewart. Now there was in 1962 there was one with I can't remember his name.
I've
off
never
the
heard of
top.
him.
I think I like it.
But then Martin Scorsese remade it in '91 with
Yeah,
Robert De Niro.
yeah.
And one of the greatest. Max Cady is one of the great villains in because those movies also stem from a novel, and Max Cady is one of the great villains, I'd say, and Javier Bardem is playing him in this
wow.
series that has Patrick Wilson and Amy Adams. Basically, Max Cady is in all versions because the Apple series is also going to have basically the same story where Max Cady is just this guy who gets thrown in prison for like almost 14 years or more, and his lawyer basically screwed him over by withholding evidence, and
Oh,
basically
okay.
comes back and makes his life a living hell. And so, and Robert De Niro played him in the '91 version against Nick Nolte, who played his lawyer, and Robert De Niro's performance in the '91 movie is just ooh, it's so good. He's so good at playing a twisted, maniacal, evil fucking villain. And Javier Bardem is playing that character in the Apple series, and he looks terrifying.
Awesome.
And he's got
okay.
like, if you watch the trailer, Javier Bardem has like green eye contacts. He's literally
What?
his eyes are green. I'm not even joking you.
Huh.
We need to watch that trailer.
Yeah,
it's
for
creepy
sure.
as fuck.
I just have a piece of score we haven't mentioned. One of the most iconic drum beats of all time.
Oh, yeah, Terminator.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
now-
dun 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 dun
Lo-
dun dun.
the composer for that was Lalo. Oh wait, who? One of the most iconic scores of all time, and almost no one seems to know.
That's like the only score I know from him.
Brad Fidel,
Yeah.
which is not a name most people know at all.
Right.
Brad, like I think that's really the only like
That's why I think that's the only thing I've heard of
recognizable
him.
theme, unless I'm mistaken. If I'm looking on Apple. Yeah, that's basically the only real things that are featured on the Apple Music for this guy.
It's
the
just
Terminator.
Terminator.
Which
That's crazy.
Hey, that's
There's
if-
worse things to be known
yeah,
for.
yeah.
he should have had more composer scores by now. But
Well,
wow, that's
some
weird.
people just peak early and they know it.
They just ride that
Yeah.
success.
Yeah, can we get to the musical scores like what for actual musical movies? Because you know it's my
Yeah,
thing. Hey, you
that
know
is-
that's my thing.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Because you have music for movies. If we want to go back to the classics, some of the classics, West Side Story,
Yep.
which the music for that is so good that Steven Spielberg didn't even need John Williams to come up with new music. For
No,
it.
and I
Yeah.
seen the remake a
Um,
bit, but
the
I
re-
am not yet watched
remake
the
it.
original.
Oh, you should watch the original.
Oh, I'm
But
going to.
You know what? Spielberg, the remake is superior. So
I have to agree. Yes.
I really do. I think
That
so.
is very interesting because the original is considered one of the greatest
Yeah,
of all
it is.
time.
Yes,
The original
it
is
is.
great
It's amazing.
by all standards, but I just think the remake
Yeah.
just
He
did
did
it better.
He did a couple of things.
Oh,
He did Johnny Mnemonic,
Oh.
Which
Okay.
is a cult classic.
Fright Night, and True Lies.
Ooh,
And I love
he
True
did Fright
Lies.
Night?
Oh, he did do True Lies, didn't he?
Yep.
So another James Cameron thing. Okay.
yeah, there you go.
And T2, obviously.
I just
Okay.
I do like True Lies. I just can't really remember the music from that
Yeah.
movie.
For me, The Greatest Showman, I love the score on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There you go.
and the songs are fun. I love the songs in that movie. And for some stupid reason, how did I forget that Hugh Jackman was a Broadway singer? How did I forget
Yeah,
that?
how did you forget that?
I don't know why. And I mean,
Did you-
that
I
was
mean,
that was my first time
maybe-
hearing him
maybe you're-
sing for some
Maybe
reason.
I mean, most people.
I
you know
only
what
known
he
him for
came for.
Wolverine,
Yeah, yeah.
so that's my own fault. But yeah, there's a lot of great musical score in The Greatest Showman, and I learned something very interesting about the song "Never Enough." That was not the original actress that sang the song; it was from another singer that was doing her voice.
Who sung it in the movie? I can't remember.
She was on Britain's Got Talent. I can't remember what her
Was it
name
Michelle
is.
Williams.
Yeah, Michelle Williams. That
Who
was
the wife. Hugh Jackman's
Yeah,
wife.
but that was not her voice singing. It was actually a voiceover for someone else, and she auditioned for Britain's Got Talent. So I can't remember what her name is. I need to go back and look it up.
Right.
If we're talking actual musical numbers, Let's not forget the Straight Outta Compton cast re-record that whole album.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is always so impressive when like the actors don't just use lip syncing,
Mhm.
Or have someone else sing for them. Yeah.
which Jafar Jackson is I'm pretty sure did all the re-recording for the.
Oh,
I think
that's
Austin
really
Butler
cool.
did for Elvis.
I saw,
too.
dude. I saw.
Yeah,
a
that
clip.
sounds right.
I watched a. I was randomly, so I was watching an old Michael Jackson clip from when he did Billie Jean, like one of his. I think basically I think that was the moment where like he truly became the star that he was when he did that live, and then I came across the clip of Jafar Jackson doing it in the movie. I'm like, dude, I literally can't believe I'm not looking at Michael right there. Like it,
Right?
So yeah,
Man,
like
that
doing
film,
the
that
voice and
that movie
everything.
is gonna be so interesting,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
also hyped up the pieces. Like
Oh, yeah.
there are people that are excited
and
for it.
controversial as
Yeah.
fuck. I mean,
Yeah,
there's no way to do a Michael Jackson movie and not.
it
Have
needs to
that.
be 2 parts. It needs to be
Which
a
it will
2-part
be.
movie. Yeah.
There's
It
a
will
few
be.
more coming out that are really interesting in terms of those type of movies. They just announced one the other day. There's a Snoop Dogg movie coming out.
Yes, they did. Yes.
Apparently there's a Janis Joplin movie starring Shailene Woodley in development.
Oh yeah.
Oh
I knew
wow,
that,
nice.
A Madonna movie starring Julia Garner.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, Julie Garner, nice.
Cool.
A Ridley Scott Bee Gees movie coming out this year.
Really?
Apparently Scorsese's directing a Frank Sinatra movie
Oh yeah. I knew
with
about that.
DiCaprio.
Yes, perfect.
Oh,
And then
yeah, I
Sam
did hear
Mendes
about
is
that.
doing one on the Beatles. He's
Well,
doing a separate
yeah,
film.
doing
Yeah,
4 movies for all
that's-
4, which
And they're going to come out like a week apart in theaters.
I don't know
Yeah,
how
yeah,
that's
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
work.
I'm excited to see that.
Yeah.
It's going to be really interesting. Talking about the Beatles across the universe,
Yeah.
Bottom of the Edge, and the work that
Yeah.
that they did in order.
I have
to
not. No,
transpose
I haven't
and-
actually seen that movie Across the Universe.
Oh, it's so
The
good.
Blu-ray's sitting at Goodwill right now.
Yeah, I have it on 4K.
Who
Okay.
did-
Yeah, it's been out of print for like
Yeah.
5 years.
But of
I
course,
managed
if
to get
I-
my hands
And-
on it.
So, a movie that kind of does something where it blends like rock music or songs from an artist. An example that I'm gonna go with is Rocket Man. I love Rocket Man. I love that movie so much. I think Taron Egerton did such a great job as Elton John in that. And that movie does a really interesting thing where not many like biopics about musicians do, where that movie is basically a musical where it does have scenes where Elton John is performing. Most musical biopics just show like just show the artist just performing in front of like a crowd. Rocket Man is more like a musical that accompanies his music in
Okay.
in a very like fantastical sense. Like it's not just for performing, it's actually like to tell the story, which I think is really, I think that's what all biopics should do, really.
Agreed.
Especially with someone like Elton John, who's just such a boisterous personality. And that movie, in the score, uses a lot of those themes throughout the score are, Goodbye Yellow Brick Road and a lot of his other most famous pieces. And I think that just makes that movie so unique and so different from other biopics like it. And I think it's what makes it stand out, makes it so
That's a movie
great.
I've been wanting to check
It's
out.
one of my favorites in terms of that genre.
There's actually a really interesting biopic you got to check out because it's
Hmm.
not about any particular person. Dylan and I watched this.
Oh yeah.
I feel like I know what you're gonna.
It stars Ellen Rickman.
Oh, then I don't know what this
It's
one
called
is.
CBGB.
No, I don't know what that is.
It's really solid. I'm not gonna
It's
lie.
about the creation of the first punk music club in New York City.
Interesting.
He plays like the club owner, and like you got like so many bands got their starts there, like the Ramones, Blondie, Talking Heads. Because like a lot of places back then only wanted you to play cover songs unless you were like already a pre-established band, and he would
Mm.
say no covers allowed. You have to come in with your own original music.
Hmm.
But it's really fascinating to
Yeah.
watch.
So
That
is
is
it kind of
fascinating.
like Cadillac Records, where that movie also has, appearances where actors playing like a bunch of the famous Motown and
Yeah.
black musicians from that time period?
Yeah, Silk
Similar.
Spectre, Malin Ackerman from Watchmen.
Oh
She
yeah.
plays Blondie.
Oh okay.
The guy that plays Norm Spellman in Avatar plays the lead singer of Ramones, right?
I
Oh
believe
really?
Yeah.
so.
And then Riley from National Treasure is that part of Rupert Grint's band.
Yeah, Rupert Grint from Harry Potter is for the Dead Boys,
Yeah, yeah.
Really?
which
Yeah.
are former altar boys who are like insane.
No,
Yeah.
it's super
fascinating,
interesting.
yeah. I'll have to let you borrow it.
Yeah.
I think you actually might enjoy it. It's not like the best writing or anything, but like it's
Right.
a solid movie.
Yeah.
I'll watch anything with
Yeah.
Alan Rickman.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's worth it for
but-
It's
him
one of his
alone.
very last movies before he died.
Oh, that
Mhm.
sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But of course I, of course I have to bring up this movie. You know,
Wicked.
yeah, you know I have to. Now I understand
yeah,
that
yeah.
it is an existing
music,
score,
I mean,
like
it's-
like
it's-
the score already existed from the Broadway show to the movie, but there's no need to change it because the
That is
score
true.
is phenomenal. And here's what's funny, and also I'm glad they didn't do this. The song "Popular," they were gonna turn that into a rap song in one of the songs.
Well, Ariana Grande already kind of did that with years ago with one of her other songs where she did have that chorus line. I can't remember which exact song that was, but she already did that, like a kind of like hip hop kind of version of that.
right,
Yeah.
but
If they did that, that would have
that would have
That
ruined
would've
that kind of
awful.
would have ruined the movie for me. So, which I'm glad they did not do that. So that's actually a good thing on that.
that would have been awful.
Yeah, which what I
listen,
what
sorry.
what I find weird about the fact that the Wicked the movie got nominated for Best Original Score when the score already existed.
Yeah,
That
that's-
I'm confused by. I mean, I'm okay it was nominated, but Doom Part 2 should be up there
yeah,
too.
exactly.
Like, either both movies should be up there or none of them should be nominated. Like, that's the way it should work. Like, I don't get that.
They have such weird rules.
Yeah,
about
they do.
What gets what is eligible for score?
Yeah,
they've been-
exactly.
They've always been
But
weird about that.
but yeah, the Wicked and Wicked for Good both got phenomenal scores. So
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, why
Up-
change it?
Well, obviously had to update it for like to extend the movies out.
Right,
but,
right.
yeah.
If-
Doom Part 3 score, it better be up there. I
We all-
swear to
we all
God,
know it's a-
Oscars,
I
if,
mean,
if Doom Part 3 is not up
just
there
that-
for original score,
just
oh
that
God.
chant
Right.
from the trailer, like hearing that in the IMAX theater before Project Hail Mary played, I was like, oh, it's like just that
Man,
freaking.
Can you imagine if Doom Part 3 and Project Hail Mary both get nominated for original score and people are going to have to make a choice? Which score is better?
Yeah.
Before I get back to my final composer that I want to mention, if we're talking essential musicals, Repo the Genetic Opera.
Which I have not seen, so I can't comment on it.
I cannot comment either, and I don't even bother. I am not even going to bother with that one.
Who did the music for those? For that?
It's still Terrence Zednick, right?
Yeah,
The actual director himself.
I think yeah.
Yeah,
It's
he
such
at
a
least
good movie.
wrote-
Which
he
that
at
movie
least
came out in
wrote the
2008
lyrics.
with Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, which I would rather watch Kingdom of the Crystal Skull 1,000 more times before I would watch Repo Man.
Not
Well, Repo the Genetic Opera, not Repo Man.
Oh, well,
Repo Man
well,
with
that's what I'm going to
Jude
call
Law.
it for now on, Repo Man.
there's another movie called Repo Man though.
Yeah, with Jude
Yeah.
Law.
That's called Repo Man. There was also Repo Man in the '80s with.
Oh, there
Yeah,
was?
yeah,
Oh, I
Repo
didn't know
Man,
that.
Repo
Wow.
Man. Yeah,
Okay.
Although the poster is cool.
Yeah, it.
I'll give it
John,
that.
you should check it out. It's legit good.
Wait, Darren, did the guy who did some of the Saw movies did this?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, yeah.
Paul
Darren Lynn.
Sorvino's in it. Bill Mosley.
And also
Yeah,
one
I'm,
Paris
I'm
Hilton
guessing
shows
Paul,
up
I'm
at one
guessing
point.
Paul's seen this movie.
I don't think so.
Wait,
How?
really?
Yeah, I think
That's
he
a
won't-
starter
that
coming
sounds-
from
I
him.
think he
It's
won't
so
watch
like
it because
up
it's a
his-
musical.
Oh,
The
figures.
Darren
yeah.
Lynn Bousman, the guy who did like Saw 2 and a bunch of those movies, and
And he likes
hasn't-
The Ring too. Like, he likes The
yeah.
Ring
The
too.
last movie the last composer I want to mention is Ludwig.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because it's very topical because he won the Oscar again.
For Sinners.
Yeah.
But he
Oh,
did,
gosh.
This guy, Ludwig, just literally, this guy just can do almost everything, and he seems to be doing everything. I mean, look at his credits.
Mandalorian.
Just in not in terms of movie, but in TV. He did Mandalorian,
Black Panther.
Black Panther, Creed.
Oh my gosh,
He did
man!
Oppenheimer too, I think.
Yeah, he's
Oppenheimer,
did
yes.
and
Odyssey.
he's gonna do the Odyssey. He's gonna fucking crush it again.
Sinners.
Did the
the
music for
Sinners.
fucking
Oh.
Venom?
Yeah. Is he doing
Which the
score for
Venom,
the Mandalorian
the Venom
movie?
score is fun. Yeah.
I'm sure he is.
Okay, cool.
It wouldn't really make sense if he
Right.
didn't. But
Oscar nom.
Ludwig is he's. I am so glad he's getting the success he is. 'Cause
Agreed.
he
Yeah,
has-
the center score was so
his
good.
score for Oppenheimer is just
Oppenheimer's so good. In terms of
ele-
music score, oh my gosh.
I've
brought
not been
it-
able to rewatch it.
brought it to a whole other level.
I'm gonna rewatch it.
I've not been
Like
able
the
to.
the Trinity score and the ending score like for that is just yeah moments in the theater I will never forget with the music going on in those scenes.
Have you guys seen it went viral? There was a guy that had a massive fart. And
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
He
Yeah.
was waiting to let it go in the bomb drop,
Yep.
not knowing there'd be sound waves travel.
Yep.
And he let it go right as the bomb went off.
The worst possible moment.
The worst possible moment.
Silent part.
And there goes Dylan.
Meanwhile, in my theater, I'm like literally like clenched to my seat in fear and
and I'm
wonder.
sitting here.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
I'm so glad because I saw that movie opening day in the the IMAX 70 millimeter, and I'm so glad that didn't happen in my theater.
What percenters?
No, Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer.
Oh, Oppenheimer.
I
Oh,
wish I
okay.
would have
Yeah.
done it in mine. Oh my god.
There was also some other big movies he did.
Oh, Turning Red.
Yeah,
Oh,
he did Turning Red.
Yeah.
Tenet.
I love Turning Red.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love that one.
He did Tenet. We're the Millers.
Were the Millers
Yeah.
really?
Central Intelligence and 30 Minutes or Less were the other big movies he did.
Really?
Yeah.
For those? The guy who did Sinners and Oppenheimer did that.
Don't forget, he also did Death Wish with Bruce Willis.
Ugh.
Cody Weeks actually likes that Wish, the remake movie.
Yeah, I
Wait,
I'm not an Eli Roth fan, so
did you say Ludwig did 30 minutes or less?
Yeah.
yes.
No fucking
That
way.
is so fucking weird.
That's
isn't
insane.
it?
Wait, the movie is called 30 Minutes or Less.
It's
a comedy movie.
It's
It
a-
has Jesse
Jesse
Eisenberg, and
Eisenberg,
Aziz Ansari,
Danny McBride.
and I'm pretty sure We're the Millers got good reviews when it came out,
Yeah.
I
No,
think.
I like We're the Millers.
it's good.
It's just
Bad Trip he also did.
oh, for
oh,
real?
I actually like that movie.
And then Fruitvale Station.
Oh,
No, I haven't
because
seen
that's
that one.
Ryan Coogler, so
Yeah.
it makes sense. No, Ryan Coogler and him were roommates.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't know that.
yeah,
Oh.
yeah. That's why they worked together for so long.
Do you guys have any more that like stand out to you that you want to mention?
Not really. I think I've
Okay.
talked about it.
The main theme for Back to the Future.
yeah.
It-
Back to the
it's-
Future. Like, if
Yeah.
you want to talk about Alan Silvestri now,
Oh,
like
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
That was one of the one because I think that he is one of the greatest.
Because he
Alan
did Predator,
Silvestri-
Avengers.
1000%,
Avengers. You know, the Portal's music just
hmm
is one.
The
Yeah.
music is half of
You'll
half
nev-
of what makes
Ye-
Endgame great.
Yes.
For me.
Wait,
yes,
the
it really
composer
is.
of the Avengers did the Back to the Future?
Yeah, yeah. it's
I
all
I did not.
Silvestri.
I did not know
Forrest
that.
Gump
And Predator.
Yeah.
And-
Oh
and
my
Pre-
gosh,
Uh,
man, that's
yeah.
cool.
yeah. His Alan Silvestri's music for Predator is great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's such a great accent.
Yeah,
against
like
the
to do
background.
like the
Dylan.
just the
Son of a
just
G.
the almost like native drums,
Yeah.
like the da-da-da-da-da-da, when they're in the jungle and shit. Ooh, it's great.
I like how they add guitars to it in the 2010s Predator.
yeah,
Yeah, agreed.
and for the music to Forrest Gump is just beautiful.
Yeah, it perfectly companions it.
Honestly,
And-
there's not much in Forrest Gump, but yeah, the score is really,
Oh,
really
yeah.
good. Yeah.
Da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
I've never liked it.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
You
Matt,
never liked Forrest Gump?
Matthew said it's overrated. I
It-
know.
it's not
Another of
my
his
kind
bad
film,
takes.
admittedly, but,
Another
like,
of Matthew's
it's
bad
so
takes.
good.
What a surprise.
Like, it's one of those ones where like I don't rewatch it same reason why I wouldn't watch Oppenheimer. Oppenheimer wasn't my kind of movie, but I could still be like, this is fucking amazing.
Now,
Like,
Castaway is also an interesting one because
Yes, yeah.
that's
Yeah.
another team up of Zemeckis and Silvestri are buddies
Yeah.
in terms of
Yeah.
like.
All I'm
working
saying,
together.
another of Matthew's bad
Um,
tags. What a surprise.
Castaway doesn't have is also one of those movies where it almost doesn't.
Wilson.
Where it also really doesn't have a musical score. Like a lot of that movie
no.
doesn't have one up until I think that movie has very few bits of music.
Yeah.
There's a bit in the beginning of the movie where it's in Russia and Tom Hanks is like doing his FedEx stuff.
Mhm.
It plays like a Russian. I don't know if it's Alan Silvestri who did that part of the score, but that's in there. And then there's no music for the rest of the movie until Wilson goes, and it's
Right.
so heart wrenching that you care so
And this
much.
is for freaking volleyball, but
Yeah.
it's so good though.
But that
It's brilliant.
Alan
It is.
Silvestri's score for that bit is tear jerking it alone,
Mhm.
and then that's like really the only bit of I think that's the only bit of music that is in the movie really.
Yeah. Because
It-
it's one of those things where it makes you feel as one as the main character.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
I think that's why they did it, is to make you feel like you were isolated with Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
And that I think that's perfect. That's also it also made that kind of thing makes me reflect on my like choices when I'm like editing a movie or when I've been making my own stuff, because a lot of the time I think a musical score can like detract from a scene.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
a musical score, there are a lot of times where a musical score takes you out of the moment.
Yes.
Mhm.
I can't name it like a specific example right now, but like there's been a lot of movies where I'm like, I feel like
The score
if
ruined
you
the scene.
took the music out of the scene, I think it would have
Yeah.
been better.
Right.
I have that with a lot of movies, and well, there's a lot of movies where like there's like take for example like Hallmark movies or something like that, where, like,
Which
those-
my mom
where,
loves a
like,
lot.
Those really like those cheesy kinds of movies where
Are you talking about like the like dialogue scenes
like
where
yeah,
it's like
where it's,
fully
where
undercutting
the music
it?
is like literally like trying to like make you cry or something, where,
Right,
like
yeah.
where that's
Well,
in
it works
there.
for my mom.
Moments like that where it's clear like they're trying. Obviously, movies are emotional manipulation. That's like
Mhm.
the goal of that. But like there are times where it becomes where it becomes too obvious, where
Then it takes
a
you
lot
out
of
of the
times
moment.
a
Mhm.
movie can just do so well without it. And I think with Castaway, I think, and with Alien too, there are times where I think a director should say, I don't think music should go here. I don't think music should go there. It can be in this scene, but very lightly.
No Country for Old Men.
Yeah, exactly. Like there aren't as great as music. A musical score can make or break a movie.
Oh yeah.
There are times where a musical score can really transport you somewhere, like in like a science fiction world or fantasy world, like with Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, or Star
Dune.
Trek. But they're in like I would say that like in movies that are meant to be more about realism or movies that are more about the drama, I think musical scores can be detractive. And it's I've used that. I've tried to use that technique in some of my movies where I tell because I'm usually the one editing them, and I tell my director or my producers, like, I don't think music should go in these set of scenes, but I think they should go with maybe these one or two scenes. I've been that way with a lot of my projects that I've worked on, because I think that is very important. It's very important to know the scenes that it's very important to know when a scene should have music and when it should not.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because going back to Dark Knight, how because that Chicago the chase scene in Dark Knight, like that scene doesn't really have much music in it. Like it's just the sounds of all the chaos going on, and that's all you need.
Or-
And
Or the complete silence after Two-Face.
Yeah,
and Rachel dies.
yeah. Like that whole scene didn't really need music, and
No.
I think Nolan or Hans Zimmer both agreed. It's like this. We don't need music for this very extensive big action scene in the movie. Um, yeah, there are times where that doesn't need to be. You know, there are times when there is a moment to reel back in,
Mhm.
even in a big movie like that, in a big blockbuster. So
So close it out with one quick question. Besides, we already know that Matthew, but Hans Zimmer is your number one favorite. Who's your number two? Please for you.
Probably becoming Michael Giacchino.
Okay.
mm.
Yeah, I would probably say for me, number one would either be John Williams or Hans Zimmer. So it's 1 and 2 between one of those
I'd be the
composers.
same way.
Yeah. What about you, Dylan?
Hold on. I can't remember his name.
Okay.
Well, it's not who you would expect, really. For me, like I feel like for somebody like me, you would be like, oh, well, it's probably
John
John Williams. Yeah.
That's
Hold
the
on.
go-to answer.
Yeah,
It really
no,
is.
It is absolutely. I mean, it's
for a
never
reason.
the wrong answer.
For
I
a
mean,
reason.
Exactly. Yeah.
he's amazing. No, for me, I think it's Alexander Desplat. He's a guy that's
He's also really good.
Del Toro
Yeah,
for the most part.
because he's worked with Del Toro. He did the music for Frankenstein.
Yeah,
He's worked with Wes Anderson a lot.
yeah, like
And he
Grand
could also
Budapest
do
Hotel.
something big like the Godzilla soundtrack, which is
Yeah.
really good.
I want to see
Um,
Grand Budapest Hotel.
Yeah, I
Grand
need to see
it's
more of his
great.
entire
It's great.
filmography. No,
Um,
Shape of Water especially stands out to me. Just the way that it dances with the
Yeah,
characters is wonderful.
such an elegance and romantic quality to it.
Hmm.
And I know you two don't want to talk about Randy Newman's music for like the Pixar movies.
Yep.
It's great.
His Toy Story music.
Yeah.
Because that's also
Absolutely.
that's an example of someone who does like the soundtrack, the songs, but also does the musical score. Randy
Yeah.
Newman. Um,
I assume Randy Newman returned for Toy Story 5,
Oh, he
right?
is. I'm sure
Okay,
he
I
is.
should say.
Randy Newman, I think, really is great with the songs, but also just the music. Like his music
Yeah.
works so well with
I agree.
the tone. He's great with the whimsical, lighthearted, bouncy kind of feeling.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
for
yeah.
those movies
Totally.
especially. And he could also do really tough drama, like he did the music for Marriage Story with
I
Scarlett
didn't know
Johansson.
I would have never guessed that.
And yeah,
Wow.
he did the music for that. And a lot of that movie also is quiet, but also has few moments with the very with a very heavy musical score. What?
Yeah, I had no idea.
Nothing. I'm just looking something up.
Oh,
Oh, okay, got it.
yeah. Randy Newman also did. He's done a lot of like family and animated movies.
And don't forget about Thomas Newman,
Oh my God! I can't believe You know what?
Finding Nemo.
My number
Yeah.
one. So my number one is Hans Zimmer. My number two would be Thomas Newman.
And John
I
Williams probably will
lo-
be 3
Thomas
for you.
Newman is, I think, a musical god. in
Okay.
terms of his
Yeah,
score.
you know what?
And
Yeah.
Thank you for
Yeah. I'll put Thomas
for,
Newman at
reminding-
3 for me
Thomas
then. 'Cause
Newman. Outside of Finding Nemo, has done two of my favorite movies of all time: Shawshank and Green Mile.
Then he also did Wally.
Yeah, Shawshank Redemption with Red was here, or I think God, I'm trying to remember which exact thing it was, but Thomas Newman's score for that movie, and I love his score for Green Mile. His so many beautiful, emotional
yes.
bits of music from that
So
movie.
good.
American Beauty is also a very recognizable score from him that's been used and parodied so many times. His music for American Beauty, and also a movie that a lot of people give flack to this movie in certain moments, but Meet Joe Black with Brad Pitt and Anthony Hopkins. Thomas Newman has some absolute classic musical compositions in that movie, and that I love. Hans Zimmer, I love for his epic and ethereal compositions, but I also Thomas Newman I love just for his soft, personal and emotional his simple simplicity of his scores as well. And Thomas Newman has also has a lot of range because he did the music for the Lost Boys in the 80s.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I can
which
see that.
He did a lot of like synthy stuff in that time, and he also did the music for Skyfall and Spectre.
Oh,
So
nice.
he can also do the blockbuster side with the with the James Bond stuff as well.
Yeah.
One last thing before we end it. Since we're all physical media collectors, does anybody have any like scores on soundtrack or it's on CD or anything?
Well, I have the Awesome Mix one. So
Okay. Yeah.
outside of that,
I need to. I need to
I
find.
actually have quite a few.
Mm.
I have on vinyl I have Exodus, Fiddler on the Roof, and Grand Prix. On CD I have the animated Dark Knight Returns movie.
Okay. Yeah.
I have Man of Steel, Dark Knight, Interstellar, Lion King, The Passion of the Christ. There was a couple more I had. I have live concerts of Danny Elfman and Hans Zimmer.
Yeah.
do you have the Spider-Man soundtracks?
Not yet.
Okay.
For shame.
I have
No Nickelback or
no.
Train or Dashboard Confessional. Did,
Oh, I love that song so much. Vindicated.
Vindicated.
And then for Star Wars, I have 1, 2, and 7. For actual like soundtracks, I have Daredevil, Punisher.
The movie Daredevil.
Yeah,
Yep.
Okay.
like the Bring Me to Life. Yeah, for like
I mean, fair, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
you
don't
can't
blame
judge
him for that.
one.
Yeah. I'll give you
Daredevil,
that.
Punisher, Suicide Squad, Resident Evil. What's the second one? Apocalypse. Yeah, I think that's all of them.
The
Oh no, I have Men in Black, Armageddon, Batman
Which
and
Danny
Robin.
Elfman did the music for Men in Black, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about
recently realized
that,
but
yeah.
it's also not surprising to me.
Danny Elfman did not only Batman, Spider-Man, Hulk,
Mhm.
which I love. Now, Danny Elfman, I love his score for Hulk. If you go back and listen to that, that has some really unique and interesting, some real interesting bits of music from that soundtrack, like the opening titles, and I love a lot of that music from that movie. Movie's underrated.
Yeah, truly.
okay.
Like I said, the Nine Inch Nails, Tron Ares,
Yeah.
Batman and Robin, and then of course, ain't no love in Oklahoma.
Wait, which songs from the Batman and Robin soundtrack?
There was like the Smashing Pumpkins.
Yeah, Smashing Pumpkins and fucking R. Kelly is the Gotham City.
I
Yes.
forgot about that.
I just found
Yeah.
that at the flea market for $1, so I bought
Now,
it.
the
Okay,
Batman
yeah.
Forever soundtrack is goaded.
Yeah, true.
That
Kiss
is
from a Rose.
that is peak.
Yeah, baby.
And not just Seal, but also U2.
Yeah.
Kill me, thrill me.
There was
you know.
the Method Man song about the Riddler.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
I need to get Black Panther
Oh.
soundtrack.
Here's
Yeah,
here's
Oh,
nostalgia.
same for,
Here's nostalgia
Shang-Chi.
for you.
Shang-Chi's also
I
really
I
good.
have the
The first Spider-Verse.
Oh, dude.
What about-
It's better
oh.
than the second one. I'm mad about it.
Please tell me you have this the Prince soundtrack.
No, I don't.
You don't have the Batman
No.
Prince soundtrack. What the fuck?
How?
And
I have that on cassette.
I'm mad because the Batman score is out of print. It's like
Okay.
$100.
It's
What?
worth it though.
I wish you could buy it on iTunes.
Scandalous!
I wish you could buy it on iTunes.
What's
Yeah, but I want
what's
the
your
CD.
what's your favorite track from that soundtrack from Prince? Please tell me it's Bat Nance.
Yeah, I think it has to
No.
be.
They play that at Goodwill.
Do they really? I didn't know that.
Scandalous is timeless.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forget
Yeah.
the track that they play over the museum.
I'll tell you though.
Oh,
the section.
party man, party man.
Yeah, I'll tell you though.
It's a get up and dance kinda
for
song.
nostalgia's sake, I had the Space Jam soundtrack.
Yeah.
When I
Okay,
wa-
yeah, fair, yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, yeah, hit 'em high, hit 'em high, hit 'em high. Like that. That's a
Mhm.
banger of a song.
What's another classic one, like a timeless one from back in the day?
Basically, all the superhero ones.
Yeah.
And they say that a hero can save us.
Remember
That's a good song.
It
Rock!
It is.
A Sum 41 song from that soundtrack.
Oh,
Rock! It's what we're all about. It's what we live for. That's on the Spider-Man soundtrack.
No, If we're talking goated superhero soundtracks, the entire the first 4 or 5 seasons of Smallville.
You know what? Yeah,
Somebody
you're right.
save me!
Yeah. And you know what? As much
So
as that
good.
people don't like the Twilight movies, the code from
You know what?
Paramore rocks.
You know what? You're
That's a
not
great
wrong.
song.
You're
That's a
not
great
wrong
song.
at all.
It's really funny that you bring that up because when we were starting to be like, so what do we got on physical collection, everybody?
Twilight.
The only two that I could throw out there was New Moon and Eclipse.
What
Wow.
others- 'cause there-
Yeah, Violet Hour from New Moon
Yeah.
is like a repeat song
What-
for me.
what's the song
and Hours
from-
by Bravery.
Which
From
what's
Eclipse.
the song for Breaking Dawn Part 2?
I know what you're
The-
talking
the
about.
Taylor Swift one?
Is it
or-
the Taylor Swift one?
Yeah,
Oh, it's
think
not for Taylor
It's
Swift. I
Ta-
don't think.
the one I'm
It's either
thinking-
or Selena Gomez because they were both part of the Twilight soundtrack.
I didn't know
well,
that.
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift was either part 1 or part 2.
That's
well,
Matthew's
Taylor
favorite
Swift
artist.
also did
Shut
one.
up. Obviously,
Taylor Swift also did that.
she was in Hunger Games.
Yeah, she did that song from Hunger Games.
Did she
yeah.
really?
Yeah.
I did not know
Yeah,
that.
same
Wow.
sound.
I
Yeah,
didn't know that.
I love that song.
Yeah.
That's
No,
a great song.
Let's break down Smallville for a minute. Obviously, you had the theme. You had
Yeah.
It's Not Easy, Being Superman, Fight for Fighting.
Mhm.
No Such Thing, John Mayer.
Mhm.
Wherever You Will Go, The Calling.
It ends tonight by All American Rejects.
Yeah, Fat Lip and Motivation by Sum 41.
Mm-hmm.
Rockfest, 1,000 Foot Crutch, California, Hawk Nelson. Sadie Hawkins, Dance for Your Lion K.
Papa Roach at one point.
Last Resort.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Set It Off
Wait,
by POD.
Papa Roach was in Smallville.
Yeah,
Third
episode
Oh
episode.
my god.
Was it 2?
Yeah,
Oh,
the bug
okay.
episode.
And Hawk.
Yeah, you're right,
And,
you're right,
and
yeah.
Hawk Nelson. That's interesting.
Yeah, California by Hawk Nelson. There's like 5 Lifehouse songs. The Fray was in it. Dare You to Move by Switchfoot.
It's crazy.
Switchfoot, nice.
It's insane.
And you know what's weird? Like so many of the superhero movies of that time, like the soundtrack, because even Hulk had a Velvet Revolver, the
Mhm.
Set Me Free,
Yeah.
which is a great song.
And it was they also did Come In from Fantastic Four.
Yeah. None of
Vindicated.
the X-Men
I am
movies never.
selfish,
The X-Men
I
movies
am
never really
wrong.
had like a soundtrack
No,
of
they
like
didn't.
musical artists.
Uh,
Which
Days
is
of
kind
Future
a bummer.
Past did,
Weird.
but that was like the first one after what, like 15
Well,
years?
Well, the one everyone remembers is that Time in a Bottle.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. I have that
That's-
record.
That was like a pre-existing. I'm talking like
Oh,
songs like specifically made for this.
I get you. It's made
Can-
for the soundtrack.
Can we get
Yeah.
back to that? Barely any movies do that anymore.
If it's
Fast
not
and
Black,
Furious
if
does
it's
it.
not like Black Panther,
Black
or,
Panther, Fast and Furious, and Spider-Verse are like the only movies that do that
yeah.
now.
I feel like you have to get really like artistic directors in order to get
Yeah.
that kind of
Well,
that kind of attention.
Yeah. I
Well,
feel like-
because I mean, like Ryan Coogler,
Yeah,
like,
Ryan-
his
yeah, but
we've
but
brought
he's
up
done that
Black
for
Panther,
all
but
of his movies outside of that, like
Yeah, but he-
Sinners and.
that's what I mean by like you have to get like a really like artistic
I'd be
director.
curious to see what
in
Ryan
there, otherwise
Johnson
you're
can
not
come
really
up
going to
with.
get that like original soundtrack, huh?
I'd be curious to see what Ryan Johnson can come up with.
He
Why
could
Ryan-
do something
Wait,
really
why-
interesting.
why
I think that
Ryan
James Gunn would up his game
Why
just
Ryan
to rival
Johnson?
Just because he was like he said he was raised in a lot of like musical stuff.
that. Yeah, he's kind of
My
like
man.
he's got the same kind of vibe and like manner towards music that Edgar Wright does.
Yeah,
He just doesn't implement it the same way.
yeah.
Actually, over there, my man Ryan Johnson.
Yeah,
And I'd be curious to see
and we
like what
don't-
old church songs he
and
bring
we
in.
don't-
because he
Yeah,
was
it'd
raised in
be
the
super
church.
cool.
and with
yeah.
the talk of the sound, we're not just talking about like like obviously with James Gunn like the Awesome Mix where it's combining a lot older. We're talking like songs specifically made for a companion album for the movie.
Yeah,
Like Suicide
like-
Squad.
I think that
Like
James Gunn would end up
Adventure-
doing something
the first
like that.
Avengers movie had one that was pretty
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Like
Lift
it
to
had
Rise by
Soundgarden, which I
Soundgarden. Yeah.
Wait, Soundgarden was on the soundtrack.
that was in the
for
end credits of the first of Live to Rise.
I don't remember that.
Yeah. Even if I could, by Papa Roach was on
Holy
there.
shit!
Yeah. That has Papa Roach is in that too.
I don't know if it was originally made for. Lately, I've been going through the Bond movies before they leave Netflix. But I rewatched Casino Royale for the very first time.
Oh yeah,
And
Chris,
Cornell's
Yeah,
You
that
Know
was
My
the theme
Name.
written for that movie.
Okay, I
Chris-
wanted to make sure.
That's my favorite Bond theme.
Yes, absolutely, yes.
Chris-
I
If I was to say my
that
fav-
and Skyfall by
if
Adele.
I was
oh.
to say my favorite musical artist, like as far as singers go, it would be Chris Cornell for me.
His voice is just so
It's-
amazing.
There's no one who sounds like him.
Yeah,
out there.
absolutely.
Like,
He's
God, I miss that
rest
man.
in peace.
The
I miss
Resident
that
Evil
man
and Underworld
so much.
Yeah,
soundtracks.
agreed. Yeah,
Um,
you agreed. Yeah.
Also, the Matrix movies, they're in their soundtracks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
With
yeah.
I still, we were just
Dragula
talking about
and-
that with John a few weeks ago. John's like, I don't know why the Matrix will be rated R. I was like, literally, the only thing in the first movie is that Marilyn Manson song.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly.
That's the only reason it's rated R for language.
All right.
It's
I
so-
would have said,
it's
guys,
so
this was going to be the closing, but this was but we're talking more music art. But hey, that's
Sorry,
so
lots
okay.
to talk about.
Absolutely.
More
Yeah.
goodies for you.
Yeah. All right. Next week in the month of April, we have one more episode in the month of April. Then we move on to May. How about that, huh?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
How time flies fast. So
Time
we
for
got
summer.
tons of fun stuff to look forward to, guys. Thank you so much for listening and watching. We hope you enjoyed this episode of Musical Scores. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and don't miss anything in the future. Once again, hit that notification bell so you know when a new episode, new live reaction will be coming. Follow us on Facebook, on Twitter, on Threads, and also on Instagram, which all the followers, thank you so much. Go support Matthew's work. Go support Garrett's work. Go support anybody that does movies.
Yeah, I don't usually do this. So last week we released our new short film I worked with,
The Clapper.
The Clapper.
Yes.
And that's getting on.
It's at 1,000 views now.
It's at 1.5K.
Oh,
might be at
shoot.
might be at 1.6K now.
Woohoo!
Yeah, it's at 1.6K views.
Well, that's awesome. Holy
So
smokes.
yeah, it's getting some traction. So if you go to Rockbuster or Unbroken Studios YouTube page, you'll see the Clapper.
I'm
short
glad you're
film.
having one blow up too, because when Paul posted The Forgotten, the one I helped him with,
Yeah.
like that blew up instantly too. And I think those were the only two that he's worked on that like blew up that quick.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, brother.
And it's funny that we're talking about musicals because hopefully next week we'll get to review the Michael Jackson
Which,
movie.
So I'm gonna be going on a trip for about a week. So I might not be here. You might not see me for that review because I might be getting in like Sunday evening.
Yeah.
So
And
But-
then the
but
next,
you'll see me again the next.
which
Sunday.
will be Sharknado 3 and 4,
Yep.
and then we'll be off Mother's Day weekend,
Yeah.
and then the next weekend. Well, no, it wouldn't be the next weekend. The week after that would be our Mandalorian review.
Is that?
Mandalorian comes out
May
the
22nd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I
Is
know that. I'm
So
going
it'll
to
be the
see
week
on
I
that
didn't
one
know
too.
there was
yeah.
any other new movies in May.
Mortal
like before the-
Kombat.
Oh
but
yeah. Mortal Kombat.
We'll probably review that a week late because of Mother's Day weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair. Okay.
Because I'm so excited for Mortal Kombat.
It looks so
It
good.
does look fun.
Yeah.
Just Carl Urban's gonna make that movie for
That
me.
that's perfect casting.
I mean, truly.
honestly.
Yeah.
Truly.
And of course, when we do our Mandalorian Groku review, you will expect to possibly see a Star Wars rankings, which, oh boy,
It's gonna be.
fanboys,
bloodshed.
fanboys, you are not going to be prepared for
Yeah.
our rankings. So please be
I'll-
nice to us next month, please.
I'm
Dylan, please be nice.
No.
I'm talking about
putting
the
the Clone
fans.
Wars movie at the
Hey,
very top.
Dylan has a lot of respect for Disney Star Wars. Do you other people do not? So
I don't.
Empire's at the bottom, bitches.
I'm gonna go really heated, and I'm gonna list all the live action TV seasons in my ranking too.
Oh, fuck off.
I can't do
I have to
that.
up my
I
game.
and you know what? I'm not
Shit.
including the holiday
I'm not-
special. Screw that. No.
I'm including the holiday special.
I'm not
I'm
including.
going to include every fucking season.
I'm not
on my
including the
list.
series.
Ever.
I'm not including the specials.
Me neither.
Just
I have to make Dylan
I'm just
stand
doing
up
the
on his
movies.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm only doing
I
the
have
movies
to stand
too.
at attention for it.
So
man.
we're gonna have a lot of fun doing that, and also, like I said, we'll try to get our Discord or Twitch thing set up so we can do our video game plays. So, guys, have a great week. God bless, and we'll see you guys next
Hey,
time.
kid.
See you next time.
Good night.